everybody. Yay! Yay!
Yay! Welcome everybody to Dice Games of Dudes. I'm feigning a lot more energy than I have because I actually haven't opened my energy drink yet, but I'm getting a sugar high, so we're good.
Me neither.
Sugar high is a good start.
I'm sorry,
Crack.
I'm very excited about finding gigantic Apple Jacks.
Crack.
Gigantic Apple Jacks. Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Jumbo Jacks.
Jumbo Jacks. How is everyone?
I am exhausted.
Yeah?
But it was a very good trip.
Yeah, your 500 days of driving finally over.
Well, helped Feline move up to South Carolina, and yeah, it was a lot of stuff we got done up there. So, Skull Feline. Skull.
Hello, Feline. Good to see you. I'm sorry. I do have a question. Is she living in a tent? Is that what's happening now?
Temporarily.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a 4-season tent.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's built for it's the kind of tent you set up like if you're gonna go build a house somewhere. And
Right.
you need to live in something that's habitable until the house is built.
I mean,
That's
it
the kind of
seemed-
tent it is. Yeah, it's
It
fucking
seemed nice.
badass.
It was
tent.
just
Yeah.
huge, and I was like, are you living in a tent? Did you move to South Carolina to be like, this is the new home? It's this tent.
No,
This waterfall is now mine.
she's gonna find a fucking awesome house up there. She's been looking at a bunch of really neat places.
Find a house before October.
Yes.
Just saying.
Before
It's on our
early
way down.
October.
Right?
Yeah. And then on our way down, we'll be like, what's up, girl?
And then Luke
South
can come up
Carolina
to
is
see you.
beautiful.
South Carolina's not bad. I chose to live in South Carolina when I was stationed in Georgia because it was better than living in Georgia. I lived across the border just to not live in Georgia. It was wonderful.
Wow.
I mean, the parts of Georgia that I saw, I mean, outside of Atlanta, obviously, were okay. I mean, when I went to go see Fraga, the area that he
right.
lives in is really pretty.
Yeah, because he lives by Athens, doesn't he? That's like it's like, no? Okay.
No, he moved.
Oh, that's
over
right.
Macon area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Macon's not bad.
Macon's not
Disgusta, also known as Augusta, Georgia, is exactly that.
I have honestly never driven through it.
Don't go there. There's
Yeah.
no reason to. If the base left, there's nothing there. Like everything would dry up. It's
So-
the second biggest city in Georgia, purely because of the military community there.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And how are you?
Feline
Woodruff?
says, stock the bar party at Felines.
Yeah.
Bring some booze, stock the bar.
I am.
And then we
good.
party hottie.
You are good.
Yeah, it's not just working. Getting near the end of like having all my pages inked, like so.
Exciting.
That's
Pretty good
exciting.
feeling.
That
Yeah,
is
it's a
very
pretty good
exciting.
feeling. It's like more and more weight's getting taken off, and I can actually start to save money again, so it feels good. But,
Yeah.
that's
Seeing
about all that's
the
been
light at the
going
end of the tunnel, as it were.
on. Yeah. Yeah, it feels good.
Hell yeah. And
man.
Sai, how are you?
Lovely. I got a haircut today, and I'm riding
It
that
looks
high.
so good.
riding that high.
It looks so good. I was very happy.
Well, as long as you're happy.
I get what? I get happy for you. I shared your joy. Gosh,
No,
you're
no.
such a bitch.
You really enjoyed it when I sent pictures, so.
I did. They looked wonderful.
Hello, Maromi, and Frog G, and Flying Feline, and some death metal dude.
We don't know.
Yeah,
Who that guy
be careful
is. We
of
try
that
not to
weird
talk
guy.
to him.
I know.
He's creepy.
And a Woodfro.
Weird
It
ass.
just sounds like Groot. Woodfro.
Sigh.
What?
We've got to take this down so I can. There you go. King Leek, member for 12 months. Thank you very much. Lovely. He says, woohoo, milestone. How many is that now? Anywho, der jink. Wait, wrong stream. Crap. Neon Revenant pushed back to early summer 2023. Sorry.
Make the
I
book
feel like
good,
it's
man. Don't be sorry.
That's probably the most efficient use of somebody's 12-month member benefit I think I've ever seen.
Well done.
Very economical.
Got all of the everything's in there. And yeah, dude, don't feel bad about having to push back. It's better to push back the launch date of a project than launch it and have to be
ship
late.
Yeah. Or launch it and just not be ready. Put out an inferior product.
Exactly. Like
or launch it and be like, okay, but you'll get the comic in like 18 months. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's also rough. And like look, you can even look at some of the people who have been some of the most prepared people for their launches and everything, and then look at what's happened. Like Frega, perfect example. He was like, yeah, we're good, we got this, and he was like, fuck, that's a lot more work than I expected.
Yeah, it's
and
not
then
just
life
drawing the
hits.
pages.
Well, yeah.
Do it the way that makes sense for you, and I agree with you. I think pushing to launching in a year is better. That'll give you more time. It'll give your artist more time. You won't feel so much of the crunch. It'll be better.
Yep.
Aww.
Yes, do
I just
not do
wanna
a
say
soft
that-
premature launch.
You guys have no idea the levels of fucking cool that Fraga has in store for you.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Real, and that is all I will say. So
Yeah,
fucking cool.
I saw.
You will not be disappointed when this book comes out. Okay, so
I love when people say, and Luke, I'm just ragging on you just a little. I love it when people say, that's all I'm going to say, and then they keep going.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Not say anything else. That was it. It's gonna be amazing. That's all I'm saying.
The last little bit was like a garnish statement.
I'm busting balls, man. It's been a while.
The green onion.
Oh, I miss you guys. Oh, I wish I had beer,
This is
Luke.
why I drink.
Me too.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
This is why I don't drink, because I just keep drinking.
I hope I get paid on Friday and not Saturday, because then I can go and get good beer.
You'll get paid Friday.
Anywho, I'm glad everyone's doing good. Hello to everybody in the chat. Super excited for the fact that we are in the middle of some crazy ass bullshit that I only vaguely remember. I just know that shit's about to go down, but I don't really remember how.
I've been sharing the map that we were last on when shit was going down. There was something
I didn't ask to touch his mustache, man. That's not really one. That's not something a dude asks another dude. I don't know.
Sure it is.
Shay.
No, it's not.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm jumping the gun. Jumping the gun.
Yeah, we have to do the recap first. I know what you're talking about.
Son of a bitch.
I was ready.
So was I. I had
what?
my finger on the button. Finger on the
the recap.
Heard.
The transition, yes.
Last time on Dice, Names, and Boobs, the party helped set up a triage unit and assisted Kirby in the process of resurrecting Bach. While resting, they came to consciousness inside a nightmare once again, fighting off the denizens of Bryn's memories. Using the blessing of her ancestors to disrupt the magic's hold on her mind, she freed the party from her nightmare. The party woke up and left for Terrace to investigate the source of the signal similar to the technology Kronos uses to slip between realms of existence. Upon arriving, they find a local town and scan it to find odd readings. Flying closer, they discover a contingency of Goliath barbarians, frost giants, and a strange but familiar dragon guarding a group of people who are gathered up like cargo. Dis began to take advantage of their surprise, or so they thought, when someone dropped a magic mortar near Bryn and Kronos. And that's where we last left off.
Motherfucker.
So if you... Oh,
Forgot about that.
Right? So did I.
Damn it.
It's like, everything's fine, everything's... Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait,
Everything's fine for me. I'm not near there.
Uh-huh. Well, lucky you.
Have fun storming the castle. Cher, you ready?
No, hold on. Yes.
Which one are you hitting?
The layout.
Okay. So I hit. You didn't
You gotta
share
take
it.
the banner down. Oh, fucking hell.
That was like a 4. She rolled a 4.
I did the layout. I didn't know that you didn't have the fucking map shared, douche.
I
The
swear.
worst.
To
So
sweet
hard to
sunny
find good
Buddha.
health.
There
Yes,
will
it
be
was.
blood and punches.
You're not
Early on.
Buddhist. I don't think you can swear to Buddha if you're not Buddhist.
Sure you can.
He's like, yeah,
No.
fuck you.
He's like, "Oop,
I need
wrong number.
you guys to re-roll me initiative so we can get you guys into initiative again.
I was a 94. I remember that.
Sorry, I have to move something so I
Yeah.
can
Yay.
have space to roll. And don't care. 12. Plus 4, so 16.
What's
My
your
turn.
dexterity? Oh, you're above. So you and the dragon both go on 16, but you're technically just a smidge faster.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, whoever's next is.
25.
Okay, 25. You're definitely first. And you can assess the situation, but like to do perception checks, it's usually a bonus, or it's usually like normally an action, but I'll do it as a bonus action. You can kind of like survey the area and get a idea of what's going on. And if you want to look for who shot the mortar, you can look for.
Where
that
was the
as well.
dragon?
In the
In
big
the town
building.
square.
Bottom left.
Yeah, the big square building. Hiding. You guys never really got much sight of it other than when you were above looking down.
Right. There's the eye.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And my initiative, 19 plus 5, 24.
24. All right. Wow.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my wireless mouse to work, and it has decided to just fucking go AWOL.
Your mouth is like, no. I
Yeah.
don't want to.
No.
How about no?
And then to
Okay,
recap
so
just a
it's
little
now.
in more detail. Last disc, you had knocked that giant asleep who had took a nap next to the tree, the one in green. So that's
Yes.
one of the giants. Number one I have sleeping. The one that was sitting on the oval building was a special kind of giant. He looked a little different than the other ones, a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he was like the leader
Yeah.
giant.
Yeah, he seems to be like some kind of leader. And then there's
Some kind of big smart brain bug.
And
You-
just
yeah, you-
destroyed the guys that were
playing
over by
cards.
the lumberyard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, assassinated
right
to the two centurion like barbarian guards there, and then Bryn, you had sort of surveyed the area to see, nice, who these people reminded you of, or to get a look at them, and you remember they were the same barbarian tribe that assaulted your village and destroyed
Right.
your people in the game, and was the reason, like the catalyst for the game to start breaking in the first place, according to your guys' knowledge. And then you had also, same thing, that guy was the leader. And Kronos, I don't think you had done much. You had just kind of watched and were waiting for some sort of opportunity when the mortar got dropped in between you and Bran.
Yeah, basically.
Kronos
so
was like, what shall I do? Oh, fuck, we're getting blown up.
Or,
Yeah, your first disc.
oh, okay. And I think I had put down like a big mortar boom. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, I cast haste.
Okay. So your action is to cast haste, and then you have an extra hasted action.
I am going to use it to see where the mortar came from.
Okay, so you're using your
Perception.
bonus action to pursue. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
9, so I shall take the 10. 23.
23.
Yeah.
So if you look, and as you kind of perceive the area, you can see that the clouds in the area are sort of getting thicker and almost coalescing. And as you kind of follow like the line and movement of the clouds, it's not moving in unison with the wind. It's actually moving against the wind, and you kind of follow the clouds in this strange. And you see it floating in the sky in the mountain range that I had mentioned above. That that goes off to the north. Up on part of it, levitating up in the air, like what seems like maybe 80 feet from where you are, into the air. They're like 80 foot off the ground in the air, just kind of like dotted in the sky. It looks like some big humanoid form, and there's a similar glow, like red glow, that you see very far over there on the tip of something as they're sort of making movements. But they're almost like roughly a mile away from where you guys are, but they're on that northern mountain range where the signal came from.
So a mile north, 80 feet in the air, some mortar guys. Did you say they're in the clouds or on the mountain? Oh, well, they're 80 feet in the air. So
There's like a humanoid shape levitating up in the sky where you see the red light coming from.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah.
Meow. Cat says we got this. All right. I'm going to stealth and ready my action.
Yeah, you're still invisible. And
I just meant since I cast, I wanted to make sure that I announced that I re-stealth.
And your stealth generator is Magitech, so it's using the concentration for invisibility on you. So as soon as you attack again, because you were basically using your stealth generator in your attacks last session to get your assassinates, you basically pop that back on. And go ahead and give me a roll just so I know what your hide check is.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice. What's the total, though?
94. 35.
35, okay. Yeah, the totals matter because nat 20s on skill checks doesn't just mean it's imperceivable.
Imperceivable. I do not think that means
And let's see. Movement.
Well.
And since
My,
we don't have the grid on this, we're just kind of estimating because each little person is about 5 feet, like the size of it. So you can just kind of guess on distance. I kind of already did it earlier to see how big the map is, and the map's like almost 200 across. So
I'm going to do that. Can we say that he's still within 30 feet of me?
depending on where you moved. You mean your shadow? Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not updating here.
It's all good. Yeah, that's fine.
Basically, I'm just using cover behind these tree bush items.
Okay.
Yay, tree bush.
And
These
then
aren't
you can
bushes
move it
of love, right?
up- No.
Okay.
And you can move it up to Kronos. He's just a little north of Bryn.
Kronos is just a little north.
Up.
Sorry.
There you go.
Still up by
And
the
then Kirby's up
tree.
there too. Yep.
How big was this mortar strike?
It seemed like so I had two ranges. It had like a 20-foot radius and then another like 20-foot radius. So it was like two shockwaves almost.
Nice. Okay, so where am I sticking Luke?
Right there. That's where he was.
Okay. Okay, so that's it for my turn.
And then it is Kronos' turn.
Oh shit! Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a 24, man.
That's kind of why I was
Okay.
poking at
One
you.
less than
Yeah.
than Dis.
Fuck. Okay. I'm not used to rolling that high in initiative. All right.
Used to
Welcome to my
having
world.
20 minutes to figure out my shit. Yeah, this is why I always seem so ill prepared. It's like, okay, you're going 1st. Fuck. Let me open my character sheet.
All right, that dude that's over on top of the hill over there, he hasn't. Is he looking over in this direction now since there was a fucking mortar blast?
Yeah, it looks like they're looking to see what is over there. They don't seem to be in on whatever is happening right now. As you're looking around the battlefield, the giant who seems to be the boss is kind of looking around and looking up where the bomb or the mortar went off. But and as you kind of look at where the mortar is, you see a giant like arrow sitting in the ground. Just looks like a normal arrow, but it's all just it's huge. It's made of bone, not wood, like an elephant bone or something.
Not wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whale boner.
And it's all right. What I want to look in the direction of that humanoid figure and through the goggles and can I tell what kind of humanoid I'm looking at? Is that the source of the fucking signal that we came to check out?
You're not sure if that humanoid is the source of the signal, but that area is is where that signal came from. Yeah, you don't know what the source is, but that is the area that signal came from.
All right. I guess. Scroll up a little bit. What's above me?
Death.
It's like empty residential buildings, and then your van is up off the map just a little ways.
All right.
What's up above me? Getting away from us.
Yeah.
And then giant
Freedom.
monsters.
He's like, oh, perfect.
I'm looking.
Giant versions of us.
All right.
We're going to come save the day.
Want to move up to the tree across the path from where Bryn is.
Okay. Yeah, with your 60 feet, that's easy to get to. No problem. So
Okay.
have probably like 10 feet of movement.
Okay, and the jackass across the way there,
The pisser?
that is kind of up on the ridge. How far away is he?
This
So the one who's up on the ridge, the giant or the normal guy? Oh, the giant. He's probably, see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's about 45 feet away from you, but then like 30 feet up a cliff face. So, about 45.
Hold on, let me pull out the Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, exactly. A squared plus B squared.
45 times 45.
Just when I thought I wouldn't need this shit. Some bitch. All right.
I just pretend it doesn't exist.
The Pythagorean theorem?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of armor is he wearing?
So the giants that are here actually look like they're wearing makeshift power armor. Doesn't look like it's powered. Just looks like it's kind of basically essentially plate mail.
Okay.
God damn it, where's the inverse?
Let's see.
He is 47.434 feet from you.
Okay. Let's see. Then from behind that tree over there, I think I want to cast heat metal on his
nice.
armor.
Perfect, bro.
And I
Okay.
think
He has to take the armor off, which takes like 10 minutes because it's
yeah.
heavy armor.
And I will
So-
I'll cast it at a third level, so it's 3d8.
Okay. Does it happen on heat metal the first turn? Does it like happen immediately?
Let's
Or does
see,
it, like,
choose a
take a little bit to
manufactured
get it?
metal object such as a metal weapon or suit of heavy medium metal armor that you see within range. You cause that object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage and 3 in this case when you cast the spell.
Yeah.
Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. If the creature
nice. So
is
you
holding
just-
or wearing the object, it takes damage from it, must succeed in a Constitution saving throw, or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. So yeah.
Plus his balls are cooking. So
Whew, this is going to be fun. I did not see heat metal coming. It's such a good spell no one ever uses.
Okay, so 3d8.
little did you know, He had a dick
6
piercing.
plus 6 is
And
12.
You are aware that when you do that, the invisibility you cast on you and Bryn will drop.
I mean,
And
yeah.
you think that something has already seen you, so you're not sure if...
I'm pretty sure something already saw us because there was a fucking mortar round that landed nearby, and they're looking in this direction anyway. So might as well take advantage of them not knowing what the fuck. So yeah. So let's see, 12, 14.
14 damage. Okay, and that one is gonna be giant 5. No, remember your number, Luke, is giant 5.
Giant 5.
Yeah, I got a little thing for heat metal, and you said it's 14 damage. Boom. 14 fire damage, and I don't think they are vulnerable. They're just immune. Okay.
No, they're just immune. Is that what you said?
Not to fire, but yeah. I was just looking at their damage stuff.
They're immune to damage.
All damage, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it is that was your normal turn. You still have your bonus action and still like 10 feet of movement if you want to move, or you can just stay there behind cover.
Yeah, I think I'll stay behind cover for the time being.
Okay.
As my bonus action, I will go ahead and pop my Spirit Shroud.
So that's a concentration spell.
That
That will overlap with heat metal, yeah.
Okay, so never mind then. Yeah, then I guess I'm good.
You can hex the giant with your bonus action.
Let's
Hex
go
isn't
ahead
a
and do
spell,
that
no.
then.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, how much damage does your hex do when you attack him? Is it an attack specifically, or does it just
get
when
a
you
plus
hit him with
5 to
the-
damage rolls? And
Okay,
I score
so
a
that
critical
would
hit
add
on
to
19 or 20.
So 19 damage. All right, cool. And then it is the giant's turn. So we've got one is asleep. You see the one that is the leader stand up, and sort of the building around him crumbles as he sort of pushes off of one side. It falls down to the ground, and he sort of takes the hand up to his head, and you can see he's almost like slapping behind his ear, and then holds it and goes like, I don't know, I don't see anything. Why are you so mad? And only one who understands what they're saying is Bryn, because Bryn, I think, is the only one who speaks giant, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I speak asshole.
Yeah. So Bryn, you can kind of hear what he's saying echoing up the town, but everyone else just hears like giant. And dude, that guy, he's gonna kind of look around, and then all the other giants are gonna look. So I'm gonna do some perception checks and see, because you guys are still taking cover, but you guys didn't hide, so they're not gonna have. Okay.
I mean,
So that's
is
going
hide
to
a
be-
specific action that anyone?
Yeah, it's a
can
bonus
take?
action to hide, and so since
Gotcha.
they and I assume you guys are just kind of being passively stealthy, so I'm just kind of giving you the 10, like using your passive, which is generous, but you guys don't have to like hide unless you're trying to, and you want like a better.
I'll remember
chance.
that next time. I thought hide was a rogue specific thing.
No, it's anyone can do it as an action. Rogues get to do it as a bonus action, and then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this one is a disadvantage at you, Luke. So you see the giant that you cast fire heat metal on draws a bow or an arrow from its quiver and kind of knocks a bow and kind of aims it at where you are and unleashes it. And and it kind of breaks through the tree, but not enough to damage it too much. But it breaks through one of the sides. And the arrow slams into the ground next to you but misses. And these just seem to be normal arrows. They're not doing anything magical.
They're not exploding at me. Good.
Yeah. And you have cover right now, so you guys are getting +5 to your AC. And the giants are +9, so that is a 20. 20 is going to miss. So another one shoots at you. Kronos is the one from the town square that's closest to... those two barbarians sort of moves up, and then the two that are back by Yorn also move up and start knocking arrows and trying to shoot up that way. But they have disadvantage because of their first range increment.
So is it basically these three guys?
So these are the giants. So that giant is moving, yes, and then the giant that's next to the boss, that's below him, is moving up, and then the one that's in the graveyard is moving along that mountain ridge.
Okay, the one that's next to the boss, and then the graveyard is moving up the mountain ridge.
Yep.
Does that look
Ooh.
right? I have
I
no
would
idea
move 'em
what
up.
their movements are.
So it's 40 feet, so he could basically get up to the other side of that tree where you have him. Basically, he's going to try and take a shot at Bryn. And then Bryn has cover, so it's a +5. And then, so the one that's right by the fishery missed Kronos. The one that's moving up on the fishery misses Bryn. And the one that moved up the ridge line, nat 20. Okay. What is the
Lucky bitch.
The
But
good
isn't
news
Bryn's
is
AC at 24? Oh, yeah, because he's got a
Nat
plus
20.
9. So he scored a
nat
29.
20s on attacks or auto hits, regardless. That's the only thing that's an auto. So, this is going to be... I might roll low. Let's hope I roll low on this. Let's see. 16, 14. $32 plus
do I
6
have Molotov?
is 38. 38 bludgeoning damage. Or piercing damage, sorry. Ugh. But that's all the giant attacks.
You can do it, babe.
And you see that Bryn or Kronos have definitely been spotted. And then it is the moving down the line. Bryn, your turn technically, but it's your turn and the dragons go.
Okay, so
Each roll for the dragon.
Fuck it up.
13.
so where am I again?
You are the,
Right there,
I'm
that's
not-
highlighted.
the highlighted one.
The little fuck.
I know you're not used to being little.
I know. Ah, shit. It's what I want to do. I'm too far away to do. And yeah.
But you got wings.
I do.
I'll stop talking.
How far do the wings let me travel?
Yours are 60 foot. Yeah, you get a 60-foot fly speed.
That's what I thought. Okay. And how far away is that dude by the fishery? Him, yeah.
10, 20, 30, about 50 feet away from you. A little under, like 45.
Okay. And the guy up on the ridge?
Relatively the same, but he's up that 30 feet, so a little bit further away, but not by much. They're all within 50 feet of you.
So I'm wondering if I can pull what Pedro animated my character to do in our trailer.
Nuke somebody?
If I can fly and basically dive bomb down with Axie flaming.
Which one?
So do you want? Are you trying to make like dive bomb and hit one of them twice, or hit both of them once with your attacks, or do you want to throw your axe into a fireball? Just so I make sure I understand what you're saying.
Probably hitting one of them twice because I don't think
Okay.
that hitting them once either way will kill them, and I don't think that I can move between them.
Okay,
With
give
my
me a
movement.
survival check. Give me a survival check.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it here because 24.
Gravity is your friend. You think if you assault the one who's on top of that cliff and you hit him with enough damage, he might lose his footing and possibly tumble down onto the one below.
That's what we're doing then. Let's do that.
Okay. And then, do you want to rage as your bonus action before you go into combat?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a wisdom saving throw when you do that.
Wisdom saving throw. There it is. Well, that sucked. I got a 10.
A 10. Okay. So. One sec. Really? Really? My fucking shit just crashed, I think.
Of course it did.
There
It's
it
not like
goes.
you're in the middle of using it.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
A D10?
Yes.
Okay. Eight.
8?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and do your turn, and then at the end of your turn, I will explain what happens.
All right, so gonna dive bomb the one that's on the ledge
Yeah.
with Axie.
Tip.
So dirty 20. to
Oh,
hit.
nice. That hits.
All right, and then uh 18. Hold on. Where'd it go? So 21. 7 of that was the fire damage.
And then is
There's
that
21 total.
with the rage damage as well?
Yeah.
Okay, 21, so 40 damage total on that. All right. Yeah, he don't like that.
Yeah, I
And
don't
that's
like
only
him.
one attack. So next attack.
Yeah, so we're just gonna... Basically, this is just like a fucking fire tornado of fuck you.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Yes. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Well,
You sure that one's gonna hit?
Yeah.
much better damage.
All right, and then we have 18 plus 9, so 27, 30.
30. Nice. Yes. Okay, so as you assault
Yes.
the giant, and
Yes. I thought you were gonna say this poor guy.
no, you fly up at him in this arc where you have your axe low and bring it up, hitting his jaw as he's sort of trying to focus on Kronos and pulling out another arrow, and sees you coming at the last minute. His eyes go wide, and that your axe hits him and cuts up through his jaw. And you kind of swing back around, hit him in the back of the head. But as your axe sinks in, you can see your arm holding it gets hairy and begins to elongate, become jointed. And then you feel your wings, that you're looking up at the wings, begin to split and turn into other legs. Very similar to legs you've seen before, spider-like legs. And you turn into a giant spider as you go into your rage, and the technovirus begins to take hold. I have
Nasty, but
the
okay.
I have the sheets for it, but as you turn into a spider, you sort of lose the ability to fly for a moment, and this isn't going to count against your time with the wings, and you sort of fall down onto the giant's face, sort of grabbing on, and it tries to like slap you away, but you're a giant spider. You're a large beast. You're not the size of a horse. So he
A
begins to
horse-sized
fall back.
spider.
And go ahead and give me like just like a acrobatics check as a spider, which is you have the giant spider has a +3.
A +3. So it's not my normal acrobatics. It's
Yeah, it would be whatever you roll on a d20 +3. But I think you're gonna
Okay.
beat the giant, so no matter what you roll. Hopefully, we'll see. Don't roll.
well.
too
Hold
low.
on. Let's do this then.
Oh God.
Oh shit! It's under my chair.
Kick it to a
Oh,
ten.
it's a nat 20!
Oh my god!
Nice.
She
So
plants
that's the
eggs in his throat.
The giant goes, grabs you, rips you off the face, not doing any damage. It kind of like tosses you up into the air, but you sort of the spider reflexes pick up, and you sort of web down to the ground and pull yourself down and sort of land on the side of the cliff face, looking down as the giant begins to fall. And the other giant that's was looking at you before, or shooting at you before it moved its way up and kind of watched you, is now looking at the giant fall right at him. Is going to try and get out of the way. We'll see if he can make a dex save. But he's is
Better
a
not.
frost giant, so we will see. He's only got a
Better.
-1. 15, so a
Fucking
14.
take that hit.
Okay. So he doesn't get any damage, but he's going to get like hit and knocked prone. So they're both prone, but he won't take any extra damage from that. And that giant fell 30 feet, but he will take fall damage. 6, So that is the extra 10. All right. Boom. And then that was bonus, movement, and
Attack.
action. Okay, so dragon's turn. You all hear a voice, but you don't understand what it says unless any of you speak Draconic. Do any of you speak Draconic? I don't know if any of that is a language.
We need to build a universal translator.
Yeah. We always think about these things when we're like mid-needing them. I'll make a
You
note
know what
of
would
it.
be really great right now? A way to communicate with things that we can't talk to. Like, what the fuck?
I'm looking.
I mean, I have a spell.
I might have a spell too.
So
Can I-
you hear something. What were you saying, Dis?
Oh, no. It's an action, not a bonus.
Yeah.
So.
Bugger.
As you hear this loud voice cry out. You've heard it before, but when it spoke to you before, it was spoken to you in common. And then you see the wings spread out from that building, and as it does, there's sort of like a force of wind inside of it that builds up and just like destroys the remaining walls of that building. And you can then see this big white dragon with this blue undertone on its belly, and you can see like lightning sort of coursing over its body, but the area around it is cold, and the ice or the air around it condenses into sort of like ice. And it is going to look at you, Kronos. Fly up into the air and sort of dive bomb around you, and it's gonna look at you, Kronos, and basically like, I bet you didn't think you'd be seeing me again so soon. And he speaks to you in common. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
16. 14 plus 2.
16. So as you look up and see this frightful form dive bombing the sky, or dive bombing from the sky at you, and the voice ring out in your chest, you remember it grabbing onto your ship, tearing it apart. You remember looking into its face, trying to persuade it to leave you alone, maybe talk it down a bit, and then it basically said it was going to eat you. And then you remember dropping the cannon and shooting it in the chest. As you look at it, you can kind of still see the burn marks on the scale spot where you had hit it before with the big gun on your ship. And you're now frightened for 1 minute. You can make a save at the end of your turn to break it again, but you can't go any closer to the dragon. Basically, you can't willingly get any closer to it. And I think you might have disadvantage on attacks while it's in line of sight. So if it's in the sky or on the battlefield and you're afraid of it, you still have disadvantage on your attacks, I believe.
Now, is it a spell?
No, this is a fear effect.
Okay.
So, yeah. Ability checks and attack rolls while the source is in line of sight, which is going to be circling the battlefield above. You have disadvantage. Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. That's what it does for its turn. It chooses to use its fearful presence and intimidate you. Well then. Is going to observe the battlefield for the first turn, like I wrote. Bryn went. Kirby's turn.
Kirby.
Each creature that is within. So I have to,
Now,
I have to make that.
do I have to take damage per se to cast any kind of like hellish rebuke or something like that?
Yeah, it has to be an attack.
Bugger.
Like they have to actually make an attack roll against you. Kirby. Nice, clerics. Okay, hell yeah. Kirby is not frightened. Open up his sheet. You guys see him sort of start running down towards where Kronos is, and you can see little tiny missiles just start launching off of his back. He's like, "Don't worry, Kronos, I've got your back." He's gonna unleash a firestorm, and the firestorm just like it hits the dragon, and then the missiles begin to just rain off the dragon along the cliff side, because he can basically place little fireballs all along. So he's gonna try and hit all the giants and the dragon, and basically just fucking light up the battlefield. Where's Firestorm? At Firestorm. It's in my inventory, right? Leonin power armor. Yep, Firestorm. 7d10. I'm just gonna roll that in the
Jesus.
game.
That's a lot of D10s.
Yes, it is.
Lots of D10s. Lots of D10s means lots of damage, hopefully.
42. That's 42 damage. And they have to make it's a dexterity saving throw. Okay, cool. So the dragon doesn't have the best dexterity, but it's +0. A nat 1. Yes. So it's gonna use one of its legendary resistances. So that's one legendary resistance gone, which is key. -1. So he's gonna take half damage. So the dragon will take 21. And then each giant now. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. No. Woo. Yes, not a single one. Okay, 42, 42, 42, 42. The one that's down prone. That one looks like it's really rough. He's just hanging on, so he looks like, but he's still breathing. 42 and then 42. All right. So yeah, Kirby's Firestorm goes off. He moves. Kronos, does it look like you took a good amount of damage at all from the mortar? Like, do you look?
Oh no, I'm down 6.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
then that's gonna be his turn. So then it's gonna be the barbarians. So.
It's okay, Spider Shay. The healer will remember.
I'm not that bad.
Okay.
She's too far away for him to use. Just out of 60 feet away.
Oh, son of a
All right.
bitch. I was trying to erase a pixel in fucking Photoshop, and it was on my screen.
Can you scroll down for me real quick, just so I can see the
Sure.
placement of where the barbarians are? Because there should be about 7 of them. Yeah, there's those 3. Okay, so those 3 are gonna move up, basically ahead of where those 2 giants are, and in between them and the dragon. They're gonna try and all 3 kind of crowd up in there.
Okay. Let me grab them.
I don't think these guys have. They're throwing javelins. Yep, javelins.
So around in there?
Yeah, that's fine. 18 plus 7. So I think only one of them hits. And you're in your spider form, so let me just make sure. Okay, 2 of them hit, actually, in your spider form. I don't know if you want to stay a spider anyway. But, let's see, that is 11, so 22. Boom. Alright. You take 2 javelins as you're sitting up there on the wall into the sort of meaty midsection of the spider, and you still have a tiny little bit of vitality, but you feel like this form is getting really weak.
Okay.
And I'm just keeping track of that hit points for you, so you don't gotta do it. And then that's those 3 barbarians. The other 4 are up kind of by the farm where that guy was pissing, and they're gonna move up and see Kronos, but Kronos has cover. And they're all gonna get in a position to throw a couple javelins. Oh my god, these green die. Kronos.
Yeah.
So you got hit with a nat 20 by one of them. Is there anything you have to negate damage, or you can't negate the hit with shield because it's a nat 20, so it's just kind of like an auto hits.
Right.
But I don't know if you have anything that lets you move away from a hit.
Like a reaction type thing.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I'm not sure.
My reaction, I have Hellish Rebuke. The only thing I can do is, I guess, take the damage and then send some back.
Okay.
Unless, now I have a quick question. This resistance next to Psychic on my defenses, next to my armor, I'm not sure what that is.
You have resistance to psychic against psychic damage.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. And then the ability that my armor has, the black crystalline armor, Oh, it's a spell reflection. Fuck.
Mhm.
All right.
If you want to use Hellish Rebuke on the guy that nat 20, I'll let you. Go ahead and roll damage for that. And it's a deck save or a con save?
Let's see.
Oh, he's going to fail either way. That's a 2. Well,
Actions.
total,
bonus.
let's see.
Nope. Reaction. That's what I'm looking for.
1 and a 7.
It is a dex save. Dex 18.
Okay, so 1. He rolled a 1. So go ahead and roll full damage on that.
So 2d10 fire damage.
That'll be number 7.
So 4 and 6, so 10.
10? Okay, boom. That one drops. So one runs up to the cliff face, throws a javelin and misses, and the other one comes up past him a little bit, closer to the cliff face, and throws a javelin, and you're sort of turn to look, and it actually scrapes across your face and cuts your cheek open pretty bad. And you go up to grab it as you turn around and sling your Hellish Rebuke across the cavern, chasm, and then he kind of like gets hit by the damage and falls into the water, begins moving down stream. That guy is dead.
And how many damage? You never told me.
22.
What did I take?
22 piercing.
22. Okay.
Yep.
22 damage.
And then
That's
that goes
just a
back to
scratch.
the top.
Just a flesh wound.
Dis, it is your turn.
Did I have a saved action from last turn?
No, you did not. But Kirby did because he held his bonus action for his word. So thanks for reminding me. And then Kronos, you got hit. So he is going to get you. You get it's a 5th level, but you get shit. Where'd it go? 10. 21 hit points back. Whoa,
Nice.
I think is what it was. All right.
21.
It disappeared so fast.
Und heal.
Yeah, so Dis, it is your turn because that was a reaction that goes off.
Okay. Let's see here. Oof. You guys have so much shit going on over there.
Do what you do best and kill something without it
Yeah.
knowing you're there.
You
Wow.
do get the sense that they have no idea that you're there.
Assassinate.
I can't
Yeah, if it's not
assassinate
too much trouble.
Whatever.
because combat has already started.
Yeah.
Do something.
Do
You still get
something!
the
Bamf
jump on
behind
stuff, though.
somebody and stick a sword in their brainstem.
Yes, I like this. This is a good plan.
Fuck.
Good plan.
I'm there.
Hurt.
Good plan. Listen to Kronos.
If I said kill it, kill
So,
it.
Yorn. Alright, there we go. Oh. Excuse me.
Okay. I attack the darkness. 14 plus a billion. 28 to hit.
20 hits. Yep.
28.
28 hits too.
All right, so 1d8 plus 2d6 plus sneak. Where's my sneak? 7d6. That's 96. Wait. So that's. Sorry. Back there. 37 for my first hit.
Alright,
Do
37.
you need to know how much of that is necrotic?
Yes, actually.
So I didn't roll it separately, so pick 2 numbers.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt and let it all go through. But when you hit him, you notice that the flesh is unlike anything you felt before. Like stabbing into this almost feels like stabbing into wood. The density of the muscle tissue is insane with this giant. But yes, and it seems like as you do the necrotic damage, normally when you hit something like that, like the veins react and they start to pulse and grow black as it washes over. There's sort of this like necrotic wave. With that, you don't see that at all on him. And then your next attack, and you are hasted, so you get a third normal attack before you use your offhand bonus if you want to.
17 plus what? 31.
31. Yeah, that hits.
Only your first attack is a sneak attack, so 1d8. If this came from my shadow, would that be a sneak attack?
No.
Damn it!
I mean, it could be a sneaky attack. It just won't get the sneak attack damage.
I declare it.
So sneaky.
He's actually going to be there. Back a little bit.
Okay. For the bow.
Yes. Yeah. How did you know?
And this is all necrotic damage, so that's good to know.
So, let's see here. Fuck.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have resistance to necrotic anyway. I thought he did. He does not actually. It's other things he has resistance to.
So 14 normal damage and 5 necrotic.
Okay. Ooh, 56. Alrighty then. That's your second attack.
And 15 plus 14 is a 29. All right. Come on, Bo. You can do this. How many charges? I'd like to use 11 charges.
I think you can use 5, which means you can do 6d8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 68 plus the weapon damage is another d8. Uh, 50 damage.
Nice.
The plus on the weapon, I assume, is not necrotic, or is it?
No, it is. So the blood bow, it's all necrotic damage. It just does.
So
It
15
hits with
necrotic.
your blood. Yeah, unless you shoot a normal bow. If you were to shoot a normal like bow and arrow out of it, it would do piercing damage. Okay, so that is that. And when that happens, you see there's sort of like a chuckle in the giant's voice, and he sort of looks down. And as he looks down, you can see a third eye, like the slit, just kind of creep across his forehead as it opens up, and you see this like crazy eye just darting around, looking everywhere, and it just like looks right down at you.
I'm behind him. So unless his eye is in his back.
No, he's looking down and back, like through his armpit, right at you. But you still have those were 3 attacks, so you still have your movement and your bonus.
Is there anywhere to hide in this area? Because I don't want to just roll stealth to hide as my bonus.
So, specifically right here, yes, because he's sort of standing in this broken down building. You can kind of try and hide in all of the chaotic mess that's around you because you like collapsed it and sat in it and stuff. So you could actually, right here, just like move a little bit and try to hide. He could still, attempt to find you or whatever, but you don't think his sight is probably as good as the dragon's, but with that third eye, the way it looks, you're not exactly sure fucking how crazy his perception is. But yeah, you can move and hide and hide in here successfully.
How about if I move here and hide successfully?
I can't see where that is, but yeah.
God damn it.
So you use your movement to teleport?
I thought I used my other
if
thing
you
to
do that,
teleport.
if you're using your other thing to teleport and keeping your movement, it's a bonus action to hide, so you can't actually hide. You would just be taking cover. If you want to roll hide, you have to use your bonus action to do that. Yeah, options. That's how economy works. Action economy, baby. Can't do everything.
I want to do everything.
But I want to do all the things, damn it.
17 plus 15, 32. So not as good. This is the last one. You hide in a tree.
Okay, so you got 32. Okay, heard.
It wasn't a 35, so I'm disappointed.
Yeah. That means the dragon might be able to spot you if he rolls really well. With the plus 17 or whatever the fuck he has. Okay.
I legendarily see you.
Yeah. Well, he's got a plus 17, so it's possible, but it's still hard. He rolled like a 13 and only got a 30, so he still missed you. He fucking almost saw you last time. And then you still have your movement. Is what you're choosing to just move a little bit. You are hidden, so you could move away without taking an attack opportunity.
Plus cover.
Or did
will this give
Well,
me
did you bamf over here with your large movement, or you didn't start over here, right? So you did move over here somehow.
Okay,
So I
so
think your movement is gone.
if I 500, that's my movement,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Which means that I have no chance to do anything else like move any further.
Move any further, yeah.
Right. So then my bonus action is my hide.
Oh,
But if
okay. Gotcha.
If I had used my bonus action for the 90 feet, then I wouldn't have the bonus action to stealth.
Yeah, you would just be out of the way. So it's you're either hiding close by or getting away and not hiding, taking cover. That was your option.
Right.
I gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Um.
Because I didn't want to use my 500 yet.
Yep. Heard. That makes sense. Okay. So, Kronos then.
Okay.
And actually, as your turn starts at the end of, you're about 15 feet where underneath the dragon and as it flies over, so it's going to use its legendary action while it's in spot there to beat its wings and try to wing attack you and Kirby. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. And so does Kirby. Oh no, Kirby. You see Kirby get knocked prone.
15 plus 8. So that's...
23.
Help me out here, people. What? 23?
23?
Yeah.
Ooh, just under. It's a 24 DC. So you also get hit with 16 bludgeoning damage along with Kirby and get knocked to the ground by the beat of the wings as this dragon is above you, sort of looking down at you.
Did you say 16?
Yeah.
Bludgeoning.
Okay, 16.
Bludgeoning, yep.
16 blunt damage.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
Just a little harsh.
Oh, that's a dirt weed shit. Oh.
Was that a twig?
You-
Oh.
Kirby gets knocked down and you hear him be like, "What the fuck? That's just its wings!" And then it's going to go to your turn, Kronos, as you get knocked down.
All right.
But you get
And
up
it's half
again.
your movement to stand up, which means you have 30 movement still.
They were going to keep you down.
Motherfucker. Where is that fucking scaly bastard in relation to me? Where did it fly
Scaly,
to?
but he's 15 feet here, so you're 15 feet within his reach of the mouth above him as he's just like looking down, beating his wings. He flew over right to you because he made that promise that he would find you again last time you guys met.
All right, I want to fire directly up at him with my fucking Kirby crackle.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. So I guess it's 1d10.
But you roll to attack to see if you can even hit.
Right.
And Shay.
27 to hit.
Oh, that does hit.
Nice. And 5. I mean, it was 1d10. You know.
And
No, wait, no,
Your Kirby crackles.
3d10. I'm sorry, I was
Yep.
looking at the.
The lymph version.
Well, there.
so how much now?
Wait. 1, 2, 3d10. 6 plus 8 is 12. Plus another 3, 15.
15, better.
Yeah, I thought that was a little low.
5.
Well, that was 1. I was looking at the initial spell, not at what is actually in the effect.
And then, so that is your attack, your action.
Mm-hmm. And I have a bonus.
You can use your bonus action to do the fire damage from freaking your spell that's still on the giant. I said he was hanging on, so you might be able to kill him right now with that spell. I don't know if heat metal has ever killed anybody.
Like I said, Prince Albert.
Honestly, I think it might be. Fuck. I want to Misty Step 30 feet away. Like,
ooh,
you see that in between those two trees clasps right there? Back over there, kind of undercover. If
I see what you're saying. It leads into like the forest area.
Yeah.
That little open mouth.
That?
Yeah, right there. Boom.
Yeah, right there.
As you do that, you can see the dragon sort of, as you go to move your arms, you think the dragon thinks that you're getting ready to run, and it goes to swipe down and get an attack of opportunity on you, but you disappear, Misty Step. As you go to move and take a step, it goes down and bites, but you're not there. Just mist forms through its teeth, and you zip away. And Kirby just like the robot lion head just kind of like watches and then like looks right back up at the dragon. It doesn't seem to be paying attention to him. It seems to think that he's some sort of android.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to. That is the end of your turn, though, correct?
Yeah. I mean, because I wouldn't have been able to move at all, right? Now,
correct.
It was a bonus action to get over there. Would I have movement now that I am?
Yes, you have 30
elsewhere?
movement now still.
30 movement. Okay.
Yep.
The fuck can I get in 30? And that that green giant down there, that jolly green fucker down there, is asleep. Yeah.
He's sleeping. Yeah, he's the jolly green giant who is currently taking a nap during all this.
And will
All right.
continue taking a nap until you touch him.
Don't
I'm not
touch
going
him.
to I am not going to touch him.
I was not allowed. I was told I'm not allowed to touch him.
I'm not going to hit him. I just want to know that I can
Oh, shit.
get over there.
I was gonna poke him, but I
How close to that tree, like that little notch there on the path,
don't touch him.
know.
You'll be fine.
on the other side of those barbarians in the fishery.
The what? The
See that little
where are you trying to go?
little notch? How close to that can I get without?
The three barbarians that are down there by the fishery.
No, yeah. You see across the fishery that big tree that the giant is asleep
on
at?
the other side of the big
Yeah.
tree. Okay.
Up to the path at the top of that is where I'm aiming.
Oh, you could get there with your you could get there with your 30 feet. You could get just on that on the path above the tree. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you see where I'm
And
talking
then-
about, Si?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Straight down to where till Kronos hits the path. As soon as Kronos hits the path, stop him. Just directly down. There you go.
No.
And then as you do that and end your turn, you see the dragon sort of looks over at Kirby, who's on the ground, and mutters something in Draconic. Go ahead, Kronos.
I wasn't trying to be out in the open. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're good. He sort of looks over at you, looks back down at the robot, and goes like, "You'd think they'd be able to do this without a heal bot." And he makes a tail attack with his legendary action at Kirby, and let's see if he hits.
You motherfucker.
Oh, nat 20. Okay, hold on. I gotta fucking figure out what this is gonna be. Tail attack from a dragon is right here. Oh, that's not bad. That's only 4d8. That's not bad at all.
Isn't it 8d8?
14. No, it's 2d8 normally.
Oh, okay.
So that's 14. 21 plus 9. So 30 bludgeoning damage to Kirby. Boom! As the sort of tail hits across the midsection of Kirby, sort of knocking the body into the dirt as the arms and legs sort of kick up, just pinning him into the dirt. Boom, damage, pop, pop. All right, and then after it is the giant's turn. So that those giants are getting up. That's half their movement. Surveying the field. They see Kronos. They see the spider.
Woodrow, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
So the weapons I had poisoned, are they still poisoned?
Technically, yeah.
That's
That's something you need to remember, though. But go
Okay.
ahead and give me your.
Can you have Boss
Your,
Man make a DC save? It's 15 for this poison.
Oh yeah, he makes that. He's got
Okay,
11
then
on
he
the die.
takes 12 more.
Yeah. 21. So 12 more. Boom.
Yeah.
Heard.
All right, I'll remember this time. I thought it might have been used up, but
No. I think it lasts for a minute or 10 uses or something like that. That's what I'll do anyway. I don't really care.
okay.
It'll be like Skyrim poison. It stays for a little bit, not just one use. I don't think swords are a one use thing. Anyway, so that's 118. So that's good. Okay, points are stacking up on him. Giants are going. So they get up. They're trying to survey the field. So the giant that's in front of Yorn is going to move to the pathway that's sort of over the lake and stop there. And turn back and look at Yorn. And Yorn goes, "Oh no, I've got this one." And sort of like looking down at the house, like trying to look around and spot you. And so that giant keeps moving past, doesn't come in to help. The giant that was up on the ridge moves up past the 3 barbarians. And so... And then basically they're all trying to move across the river. The giants, you can actually... The 2 that are laying down right there, they move their movement into the river. The one that's hot is trying to use the water to cool himself off. But it's magic, so it's not going to work. It's just going to start boiling.
Did you say that the bottom 2 were moving as well?
Yeah, yep. Boom. And they would be up in the town trying to figure out sort of who they're going after. They can't really see Bryn with the way that works. They can kind of see Kronos, and they just saw the dragon do that, so they're going to throw some rocks.
Is this last one that I have highlighted also moving?
Yeah, he's moving to the path over the water. He's the one who looked back at Yorn. Okay. Where you would have walked across to get to Yorn on the lumberyard. That sort of path.
Okay, so he's crossing the first path. Gotcha.
Yeah, there. He's about right there, yep. And so they are... The giant is using his turn to attempt to take his armor off. He's not. He's out of the attacks. This guy rolls a nat 1. So the one who came across the river kind of turns and throws a rock at Kronos, but it sort of hits the part of the canopy of the tree and moves its trajectory and falls kind of behind you with a loud thud. Kronos seems to have picked up a rock as he was running by. And then these guys. The other one in the river picks up a river rock and is going to chuck it at you 2. 4 on the die. Oh no. Okay, so that's going to miss with an 18. And then those 2 aren't attacking.
The trees like
He's doing that. Okay, so that's all those giants. Now, Yorn.
Trees are my friends.
Any creature that starts its turn. So, boom. 100 feet.
Where have I moved to?
You're up on the cliff face still as a spider.
Oh,
Spider
okay.
shape.
I thought
Spider.
that I had fallen down, but okay. We're good.
This guy
Jump on somebody
is
from
going...
that vantage point. Suck them dry like, I don't know.
Ah!
Something. I don't know.
Roll me a percentile die, Dis.
Okay, let's see here.
Who?
Me.
Dis. Dis.
Yeah, because he's gonna do something, but he has no idea where Dis is, and he's not making a perception check. He's just gonna do something else.
29.
Some
A
person
29.
start building
Okay.
a web.
So, you are lucky he's not going to hit you, but you see, as you're sort of looking up the spot, he's looking down at the house, that third eye is flicking around everywhere violently, but then the pupil just gets all black, and the whole eye goes black as it just shoots this necrotic beam down from it, and he's moving his head across and just sort of like destroying this house. But he doesn't seem to hit the spot you're at, so you don't need to make a dexterity saving throw. But he just destroys the house near you, and that's what he's using for that. So he's gonna have to recharge that. Frost Giants did their thing. So then it is Bryn. Bryn. If you want, at the start of your turn, you can make a Wisdom saving throw to try and break the form, or you can keep the form as a spider if you want to. So
no, I'm gonna try and break it because I don't think it's gonna last long anyway.
Okay. And also, Kronos, give me a Wisdom saving throw as well for the
I got a 16.
fear. A 16. So yeah, you can drop the form if you want. It's only a 15.
Okay. Yeah, let's drop it.
Dirty 20. 18 plus 2.
Nice.
Okay, you're no longer frightened of the dragon.
How far is the dragon from me?
Similar to before, but this time a little closer, so about 40 feet, and you're both about 15 feet up in the air, so it's just 40 feet from you.
Perfect.
You see, there's this big gun.
No, there's
this
a
meteor.
4th level spell that I want to try.
Oh, you're trying banish.
I want to try banishment.
Nice.
All
Let's
right.
try to get rid of that fucker.
Time to learn the supernatural defenses of a dragon. Let's see if you can make this save. What is the
I don't
save?
know.
It's
Let's
a
see.
charisma, right?
Hold on.
You're good?
Yeah, charisma.
4 on the die, plus 9 is 13. So,
Charisma's 19?
That's technically a fail. So, as it starts to look and you see the form of the dragon fade, he goes, "Not this time," and he sort of uses his legendary resistance, the second legendary resistance, to automatically make the save. So now 2 of those are gone, which is Kirby's and your spell. So the banishment actually would have worked had you drained out his legendary resistances first.
Gotcha.
But good thinking, and trust me, you're gonna have plenty more opportunities to do that to bosses. But that was a very, very good thought process. I thought you were gonna drop the meteor on him first. But hey, think about it this way: that you're taking off more legendary actions. At some point, he's got to run out, and then he can't dodge that meteor.
And then I get boots.
So that's just one action. So you still have a bonus in movement.
But I don't really have a bonus action that I can do aside from... I don't know, can I fire the BFG at him?
No, you
Yeah, I didn't think
cast
so.
the spells in action. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's nothing else I can really do as a bonus, and movement seems kind of pointless right now, I guess.
Well,
I
you're
don't know.
15 feet in the air, so that giant that's right there is technically you're almost looking him in the face, and all those barbarians around you have a clear shot at you.
Okay, so Sai, can you show me where I can move to? Because you're zoomed in so far that I'm kind of just seeing that I'm fucked.
You can also go up. You have 60 feet. You can go up, which would put you. What is it? 75 feet from the barbarians, which would make it hard for them to throw any javelins at you and stuff like that. But then that would make your moving back down. It would mess up your movement for your next turn too, as well.
Can I? I kind of don't want to move over to where Kronos is because I don't want to. I want to flank him if we can.
The dragon, or Kronos is.
Just all of the characters that are
Gotcha.
trying to fuck us up. Plus, I also don't want them to hit the fucking giant that's sleeping and wake him up. Because that would not be good for us. And I can't I can't attack really at all because I cast my spell, right? So even I can't even dive bomb people or anything like that because
Not this round, no.
that's what I figured.
Downside to spell casting.
Yeah.
That's as close as I can get to figuring
That's
out
fine.
about what 60 feet is. About like that.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, let me just move backwards to kind of where those guys behind me are in the field.
Okay.
And then whatever movement I have left up.
Nice. Okay, so
To make it
You wanna-
harder for them to hit me, but
Yeah.
also hopefully get out of line of sight for all those assholes.
Is that about
yep,
good?
you'll be out of line of sight for them.
Yeah.
The giants might be able to chuck a rock or two at you if they try. But the barbarians below you are the only ones that are going to even be able to attempt to throw javelins, but it'll be at disadvantage. I think with the
Okay.
yeah, okay. Boom.
Woodrow, are we into people's second turns?
Yeah.
I never went a second time.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did.
Come on.
So you went first and you cast haste and did all that stuff, and then your second turn you
okay.
vamped over and attacked.
Okay, it's
and
because
so,
there
yeah.
was no attack in the first turn. That's why.
Yeah, you
I'm
you
retarded.
prepped all your spells. And then okay, so that's Bryn with your movement there and your bonus action. Okay, so that. And
I can't do anything, so-
Yeah. I was just double checking. I just try to go over the Rolodex in my head, and then the Giants' turn. So one's gonna attempt, but he's got.
Oh
two
wait, I have a
cover.
question, real quick.
Yeah.
So, oh shit! I actually shouldn't have been able to cast my spell, so I'm no longer raging. Is what has happened.
So no, remember, that's the part of Skegel's blessing, because you're a barbarian and you were gifted that by a barbarian Valkyrie. You actually can cast those spells while you're raging.
Okay.
That's part of her blessing. Yeah.
So does casting a spell count as an attack or no? As
No,
far
it's
as
just
distance.
it's an action. Yeah. It's an
So if I
action.
don't get hit, then I'm gonna be out of rage.
If someone doesn't make an attack against you, yeah, I'd hit you, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I throw a pebble.
But you'll be able to pop back in if you do lose it. But
Yeah,
I
it's fine.
think
I'm just curious if I'm gonna burn another one or not. So
even with the cover, because the way you have cover right now isn't a +5, that's the best cover. You only have a +2. That makes your AC, I believe, 22 or 23.
22.
22. So the giant that's in the river does chuck one at you, but that one misses. But as like the rock's coming out, you're sort of focused, and you see the one that's just below that ridge line, sort of, and you've gone up, sees you and throws it just above the cliff face and slams into you. And you take halved because you're raging. Oh, that's the wrong giant. I almost did it for the boss. He hits harder. You take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then Kirby sees that. Those giants went. Though that giant is continuing to use his turn to take off his armor because he's technically being damaged, but he's not taking damage by it because you haven't used your bonus action to do that. So it's just more annoying him and burning him. That giant missed. That giant is sleeping. That giant's going to take attack at you, Kronos, with the rock.
Side
and I
check
think
your
miss.
DMs.
19 misses you, right? Yep. I think.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because Kronos is the same as me, right? You have 20.
20. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
The two giants in the middle of the town square are going to go up to the side of the river. They can get kind of close to the side of the river, and they're looking past at Kronos.
Are they
They're gonna
toes in the river?
no, not yet. They're actually going to
Okay.
shoot their arrows at you.
The two that were in the town squares on this map
Yeah.
are moving where?
So you
River's
see
edge.
if you move, the river's edge across from where Kronos is in that tree, the sleeping giant. They're not touching the water, but they're kind of by the slave people, just under the other giants that are in the river.
How's
They're
that?
going to make two
Yep.
bow attacks. Perfect. So that's a miss, and a 14 is an 18, and that is also a miss. So Kronos, as you're sort of like moving around from side to side, there's just a rock lands, and then as that rock lands, you sort of use that rock to move around, and like arrows, the giant arrows are just like hitting along the side of the rock and sort of slowly moving it as you're just using it for cover. But yeah, they all are rolling
They're my
4s and
friends.
3s and shit.
They love
So, hey, I've gotten a couple net 20s, so I can't be too mad. Then it is the giant. So Bryn, boop, boop, and then Kirby. And the dragon is going to do his turn. So what is he doing first? Dragon. Okay, what does he see? What does he see? Everyone's so spread out. That's interesting. Okay, can't do that.
It's almost like we knew he had a fucking breath weapon.
He can
You're
fly
gonna
80
have
feet
to
though,
pick
so
one.
he can do some fucking up.
Yes, but
but see,
he
here's the
can't do
thing.
it with all of us. You see, he's got to pick.
Yeah, and he's got a vendetta. That's the problem. Is Corey wants him to do other things, but I can't. Okay, so Kronos,
You
this
can't
is
meta
gonna
the
hurt.
dragon. Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
What's he doing?
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I'm sure.
You take 83 to your left eye.
Well, he makes 3 attacks.
Oh, fucking hell.
And uses Frightful Presence, but it doesn't do anything. Kronos is immune to it. Okay. Here we go, Kronos. Oh no.
Good
Okay.
luck. Oh no!
So the lowest one is a 26.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. As the only party member who has actually fucking died, I'm allowed to giggle.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, y'all are a bunch of pussies or something. And instead, you're just like it's the only one who's died, and you're like, that was it. That was the point of me talking, actually,
Yeah.
to remind you that I died already.
Your turn.
Okay, here's the thing. I need to. No, I already made up my mind. I can't change it now. I rolled the dice. I can't go back. Anyway. So Kronos, as you're
Yes.
sort of sitting there, you're dodging, and you're like, they can't hit me. I am untouchable. You're sort of rolling around as you're
Oh
taking
my
the
God.
attacks.
Never
You're
say
sort of
that.
watching it-
Never think
You're
that,
sort of
but
watching the giants as they're coming, approaching the river, like coming, like closing in on you, and behind your back, you just see shadow go woof over you, and you go, "Oh yeah, there's a dragon." And as you turn around,
fuck.
it just
Oh, fuck.
slams down on you. One claw sort of grabs you and throws you up into the air, taking 16 slashing damage. The other claw sort of slams you back down into the ground, taking another 16 slashing damage. So that's 32 total.
Damage, and then 16 damage. Okay. 32.
Also, as it's got you, it sort of hits you in between its claws and it's got you pinned as it sinks its 2 claws into the ground, just almost like it's got the peace sign, but it's just got its claws dug in and you pinned in between them in the dirt. And it looks down at you and sort of just goes, "I'm going to enjoy this," and opens its mouth and slowly like bites down on your head and begins to just put pressure on your skull. And it's like got just 2 fangs because it's so big, just pushing down on either side of your head, just slowly crushing. And you can feel that it's got like an insane control of itself. You take another from that bite, 30 damage or 31 damage, but it's 20 piercing damage from the teeth, and then you feel a shock of lightning for 11 more damage go through. So 20 and then 11.
Holy fuck. I think I peed a little hearing that.
Wait, so you said hold on, you holy fucked him taking 20 and then 11 damage. I took 40 fucking 8 in one shot. Like,
But this wasn't just that. This was that on top of the last thing. And
I'm under 100 now. I had almost 150 life. I'm almost halfway down in my life.
okay, you're both pretty.
Oh, fuck you.
You're not. Okay, go ahead.
Ooh.
It's gonna be perfect for what I was gonna say, but this makes it even better. And
That's
it's,
either
we
really
just-
good or really bad, Luke.
A deck save, right?
Oh,
Damn, fuck. That's a good save.
18.
Damn.
Yeah, Dex 18.
Yeah, he made 18. Yeah, that's what he
Oh,
rolled.
fuck.
He's got a +0 on his. Damn. Oh fuck. Okay. I mean, he could see it coming. You're in his mouth, so.
Right.
I mean, I can't see in my mouth.
He's a
That'd be
dragon. He's
horrible.
got eyes on the side of his head. I'm just kidding.
So that does hit, right?
Oh, so he made the save, but you do half damage. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So I'm going to cast it at 3rd level. So it does 4d10. Alright, so hey, there's a 10. An 8, 18, plus a 7 is
25.
What, 25 plus 2 is 27.
27.
So 14.
Boom. All right. So you sort of, and yours is necrotic damage, or is it fire or ice? I can't remember.
This is fire. The hellish
You
rebuke
didn't really
is just
fluff it,
fire.
right? Oh, it's just
Yeah.
fire. Okay, so you
That
threw
was just fire. We never really played around with that. The tattoos I can do different things with.
Okay. As the fangs sort of dig into your head, you can see the rest of his open mouth sort of above you. You sort of just stick your hand up and shoot the hellish rebuke into his mouth. He sort of jumps off you a little bit, freeing your body, because he didn't try to grapple you or anything, so you're not grappled. He did sort of pin you for that moment, but you're sort of got yourself free now in this moment, and he sort of backs up, but he's on the ground in front of you, like right adjacent. You could easily slash him with your saber and all that stuff. You have a colossal dragon in front of you, focused on you, and then that is his turn though. And then giant, dragon, Kirby. So Kirby's turn, yeah. He sees that happen and is going to use his boost on this armor, which is like the cat ability, double his movement, which is 60, so 120. You see Kirby lift up off the ground for a moment, like in a kick sprint, and Jet sort of boosts on his back, and he just shoots down the path all the way to Kirby, and that's his movement.
Chronos.
Bonus action. Yeah, that's what I meant, sorry. And he's going to use... he sort of is right next to you, so I'm assuming you're sort of standing up. You've gotten yourself up, because he didn't actually knock you prone mechanically, so you didn't have to use any stuff to get up. And he sort of runs over, puts his hand on your chest, almost like a speedster, like Flash or something. And it's like, looks like I'm gonna have to step up my game in this one. And he's going to what level? Not gonna use his 6th or his 7th level. He's still got 1/5. We'll do it at a 4th. Fourth cure wounds. He didn't roll too bad. So yeah, he's got some spells. That's why I'm saving. He's 23, so that's a little boost. But he also knows that you have that staff if you need it and you need to like get away. You could use that too. So that's his movement, his bonus, his action. All right.
23, you said?
Yes, 23 back.
Okay. And let's see. Here is it.
Any spells to a creature within. Oh wait. Oh, he's gonna use his circle of morality. Yeah. Hold on. Let me. That 23. He would have boosted this too with this thing, which does max. So 16, 32. It would have been 33. So add 10. Add 10 more health.
All right.
Yeah, I was just going over his cleric stuff. Yes, something here.
And it's Circle of Immorality at this point.
So he used that boost. He can't use that again. He also does it maximum on creatures who are at 0. Oh, I need to remember that one too. All right. But that is barbarians. Okay, so there is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them left. Okay. Oh, so lucky. Okay. So Kirby is going to take one of those and those 5. Oh, I think you can get rid of one of those. Yeah, you can get rid of one of those barbarians that are up by Bryn. Not the 2 underneath, but one of the 3 on that ridge. And out of those 3, all 4 miss Bryn. And your AC
straight
is...
you all do.
20 Kirby's is... So they missed you, Kronos, but I think Kirby got hit here. No, he's got AC 20 also. Dang. Okay, so yeah, you guys all get missed by the barbarians. And that's the last... No, they have 4 javelins, so they got 1 more. Okay. And so that goes back up to Dis. And Dis, on your turn, when you start right there, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. You can feel the area around this giant is strange. There's something off about him, either demonic or just something off. And the area around him is almost poisonous. No. If you would relate it to something today, it'd be almost like being around like nuclear radiation.
Oh, you're not going to believe it. Nat 20. I'm glad I wasted that on my save and not my roll.
Okay. So, nothing happens to you then. But when you're in this aura, it feels sickly, like your body. You can almost feel like your body wanting to, like the cells in it wanting to weaken and die off.
So like
finish your
necrotic.
turn, though.
Yay.
Yes, it is your turn.
Fucking Chernobyl bastard. Okay, I'm re-rolling this because I rolled another 20.
No, you're good. That what you create.
Okay. Just trying to be fair. The dice is good dice.
No, yeah, if you're being fair is taking the nat 20 you roll. You really rolled it. Take it. You take that shit.
Yeah,
You
not
don't feel
being
bad
fair
about
would
it.
be lying and saying that you got a nat 20 when you really didn't.
So fun in that. Just ruins a nat 20.
So a nat 20 sneak.
Yep, because you have your shadow or whatever with you.
So I double the sneak.
Oh no, you're hidden from him. You're hidden from him. Remember?
Yeah.
You don't double the sneak. You just get your sneak attack on it.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it sucks. It's almost like you just don't auto nuke everything as a rogue. Like, you
God
have to
damn it.
Figure out how to use your sneak attack. Damn.
Almost like you gotta do stuff.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, what does my amulet of drunkard do? I thought we had put
So-
some description in there, but
Gets you
It's not in there?
crunked, yo.
no, there's no description in there. I thought there
So
was.
it's like a normal healing potion when you drink. So once per dawn, you can drink a beer and it acts as a healing, like just a normal healing potion. So like with a 2d4 plus 1 or whatever it is,
Okay.
or 2d4 plus 4, I think, or something. Excuse me.
So potion of healing. I think the only ones I have are greater, which are 4d4 plus 4.
No, it would
Those
just
one-
be a normal potion of healing. No.
Okay, first attack. 32 regular, 10 necrotic. Plus... Shit. Sorry. I forgot my fucking poison. Oh, he has to make a save. Sorry. I'm finding it.
21.
His DC on con.
Yeah,
Okay.
21 save.
So, plus another 12.
So when he makes the save, does he still take the damage?
I think it's halved.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So 12 would be 17. So 172.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can see.
This is so backwards. Taking 24 poison. Oh, yeah, and half as much on a successful.
Is it
Yeah.
saves? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. And he doesn't get poisoned or whatever, so. Cool. And yeah, you're just using the damage poison, so that's why it works like that. Okay, that makes sense. And then, your next attack.
Next attack is 11.
Oh my god, you're never gonna believe it. No, I'm just kidding.
I rolled a nat 30.
Hey, that's actually happened to me before. I've rolled 2 nat 20s and then I rolled 2 on a fucking disadvantage before, right after that. So I mean, it happens. It's just
It's
really
just
fucking
very
hard to do it
sus.
online. Yeah, you can't do it online. If you do that online, you got to just pretend like it didn't happen and re-roll. Because no one will believe you.
Yeah, let me record this on video and post it. Does
No,
a
I
25
play at
hit?
the table. Yeah, 25 hits.
Okay, so on the second one, it is... No. It is this. 13 regular. Plus 5 necrotic. Plus... Does he make another con save, or does it count for the turn round deal?
No, if it's another attack, it's another save. And I rolled a d12. That's not a d20. Oh, he failed that one.
Okay, so 24.
Do you not roll dice on that? Is it just? Is it just...
According to the poison, it's 24. It gives both
Really?
the.
Oh,
It
so
gives
you're
a
just
number
using
and
the
a dice.
average.
Yeah.
You're just using the average. Okay, that's there because it's the average. So, which you can just take if you want. So it's not a big deal.
It seemed like a
All right.
decent average, so I figured rather than rolling more d6 than I have.
And then and he's seems to be taking damage from it. The poison seems to be getting through. And then that's your hasted attack, right? Your attack, and your 2 other attacks. Your shadow, your haste.
That has been 2 attacks. My third attack.
Oh, that's
is
your
with the
2.
bow.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Not a 20. Not a 20. It's a 15 plus whatever the bow has. It's a 30. So it is.
Oh, okay. 30 to hit.
Yeah. So,
Not
I
a
was
20.
like, how are you
30.
doing so much damage with your second attack? Or third right here, but
because I'm rolling the additional blood dice. So 1d8 plus 5d6.
what's the 5d6 from?
The blood. The 11 charges that the bow has
D6? It should be D8.
for the blood.
Yeah, the blood bow. It should be all D8s.
Oh, shit. I've been rolling it wrong this entire fucking time, by the way.
Well, I know when I first told you how to do it, we were doing it right because it's all D8s, I think, for the blood bow.
Okay. So then it's 68.
Sorry.
So it should be a long bow.
Don't do that.
Yes.
That was terrible.
So 37 and 27. Well, no, it's all necrotic. 37.
Okay.
Now, has he trampled this building enough to where it's not going to be a useful place to hide anymore?
Yeah, you think that it would be hard to hide there. It's been kind of disintegrated.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're good.
But he doesn't look like he's holding on by much.
Spit shine. It'll be okay.
It's not like I have another attack I can use.
Yes, you do. Your bonus action, right? You have 2 attacks. You use your hasted attack and your normal attack from you. Then you use the secondary attack from your shadow, right? That's your 3 attacks.
Oh, my
You have a
shadow gets bonus?
action. No. Listen. You used your attack, which gives you and your shadow an attack. Then you used your hasted attack. That's 3 attacks. Now, if you want to use your bonus action for your offhand attack, the Karambit, you can.
Yay! Oh, no, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this.
What is
We'll
it?
count it as a 19. It's a 19.
I don't think it matters. You can go ahead and roll whatever you want.
Roll
I think the
whatever.
19 will do it too.
All right. Should there be a 34 to hit? It's only 1d4 plus 10. So
That's a Karambit. Plus 10 only. As is like
So,
a great
12.
weapon. 12. Okay. So you see the Yorn on the battlefield, his eye flashing around chaotically, sort of shooting this disintegration ray through the building, trying to find Dis. And then Dis just pops up at the ankle. One slice, the shadow shoots an arrow. With the hasted action, you're sort of running up the back of it. Your second slice, sort of, you stab the rapier into its, your bonus action, stab the Karambit into its back, and sort of climb up even further like Legolas, and sort of stab the rapier
exactly what I want to do.
down into its spine, and then just extend the rapier down, like kind of where its spinal cord would be, just severing everything, and the legs just go limp, begin to fall back, and you sort of just like walk up on his chest as he falls back, so you're like sort of righting your perspective as he's falling, so you're just standing on him the whole time, and just like slumps into the building, and then you're just standing there calling your rapier back.
In his ear, for prince people.
Dick. We a family up in here.
So that is Yorn dead. All right.
Fuck you, Yorn.
Yeah, he was basically the Baylor guy with the evil eye.
Nobody liked you anyway.
And then
Now I'm
is doing that.
exposed.
Well, there's been someone who's been holding their action and who sees this. And you see the dragon look over at you and say something in Draconic, and it's pretty loud, kind of booms over the battlefield. When you hear another whistling sound. Dis, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry, I just laughed that it's a dexterity saving throw.
I know.
17.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
you're
only
going to
rolled
take
a
half
7.
damage. That's amazing. I'm just amazed I hit you with something that's a dexterity save. So, as the arrow comes down, you are in the first area of it. And it is thunder and bludgeoning damage, but it is a total of 54. So 27 damage. Half of it is thunder, half of it is bludgeoning, which I don't think you're resistant. No, you're resistant to cold. So, yeah, 27 damage.
Cool.
As the arrow sort of hits down right next to you and expands out, and your shadow can make a dexterity save too, actually, and it uses your save, so it might be able to not take damage.
15 plus 10, so...
So 25? Okay, so the shadow actually lives. The shadow sort of like moves in shadow to behind the tree as like that building just explodes and washes out into the town square and then out over the water and into the lumber yard and actually rains over the slaves a little bit. And you guys can all see the slaves sort of cower as they all cry out. Everyone make me a perception check. Except this. This is kind of occupied.
You mean Dis can't multitask?
Oh, Dis can multitask, but only so far.
It was loud. There was a loud explosion on my face.
Perception, there we go. 21.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Nice.
What was yours, Kronos?
25.
Okay, so Bryn. In the slaves, there is a large figure that seems to be larger than all the other ones. In that line, you also see that's made up of barbarians that look like Stellar's people, like the Headhunters and the Sky Talons and them. It looks like there's people who obviously just lived here, normal civilians. There's this large form. You can't quite tell what it is or who it is. It looks humanoid, but maybe misshapen or misformed or like some sort of deformity. And then you see some Genasi, a Genasi woman and girl that they both seem to be Earth Genasi. Kronos, you see the same thing, but as the large form is sort of hunched over, it's closer to you and kind of looking in your way. You could have swore you've seen this ogre before and that you guys have killed this ogre before. And then it is going to be Kronos' turn. And I actually have to use the restroom just real quick. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Is there anything you want to ask real quick, Kronos, before I dip, though?
Where the dragon is still like directly right in front of me, right?
Yeah, he's right on you guys. Yeah.
Where is his fucking head at?
Right in front of you, looking right at you.
He's looking right
Kronos
at
is
me.
like, where's this at? I'm gonna take this bitch out.
Right.
You couldn't be any closer to being face to face with a colossal dragon than you could right at this very moment.
Without
It's
being
basically
back
got
in
its
his
nose.
mouth.
Its nostrils are right up against your chest, and as he breathes, you feel this strong wind just hitting your chest and splitting across you, and kind of like you had that rock and roll hair.
Boots, you're really pissing me off.
Yeah.
I take the immovable rod and I stab it in his eye and I click the button. Stick around.
Okay, so make an attack for me because you're trying to stab it into his eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
And this is just your strength and your proficiency, plus a d20.
Strength, proficiency, plus 9. All right. 14 plus 9, so 23.
23 does hit. So it doesn't pierce the eye, but you slam it into his eye, like where his eye is, and you click the button. So he can't move forward at you. It's almost like you put an impenetrable wall between him and you, and you can just kind of like stand there. Because he can't move any way closer that way, but he can just kind of move his head, because he's not stuck on the immovable rod in any sort of way. But yeah, let's see. And that's just like you're sort of just using like interacting with an object.
Mhm.
So we'll say that's just your bonus action, or if you want to use your bonus action to do something else, it can still be your action, whatever, however you want to use it in your economy.
No,
You can kinda
I'll
choose.
if I can use that as a bonus action, then I will use the fire, the fire tattoo, for an attack.
Okay. Is that one a firebolt attack, or does he make a save? I can't remember if it's
There, I decorated.
Firebolt. You hurl a mote of fire at a creature within range. Make a spell. 1d10 fire damage. A flammable object hits, ignites if it's not being worn or carried.
Yeah, it should be at
So-
the front. It says you make an attack or it makes a save.
Yeah, it's a ranged magic attack.
Okay, so yeah,
That's
you
what
roll.
it says. Yeah. So 19 plus 10, so 29 to hit.
29 hits, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fire, so that's all goes through.
And 3d10, 7 plus 6 is, what, 13?
7 plus 6 is 13, correct?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
Plus
I just
9.
heard that at the tip of my brain.
Same.
you. Yeah.
It, like,
13
almost hit
plus
my
9
ears.
is 22.
13 plus 9 is 22.
It's
Okay,
20.
yep.
Yeah.
Their dragon
Yeah.
has lightning now.
22 fire
22
damage.
total. Okay.
Yeah, 22 fire damage.
Boom. All right. There's that. Yorn is dead. I can drop this guy. Aragoth is here. All right.
Didn't you have to pee?
Yeah.
I'm
just trying to
sorry,
make sure I
dude.
get
Oh
on-
my god.
You're good. So bonus action. Is there any movement you want to do?
Am I going to cause an attack of opportunity?
I mean, technically, because you put that immovable rod there, the way he doesn't have his full mobility. So if you move specifically down the path towards the sleeping giant, no. Any other way,
Okay.
yes. But you put that immovable rod there, so he'd have to make a strength check to even go around that way. He could move his head up and around it, but then you're gone by that time. So technically, no, because it relies on him being able to react in an instant, and he can't because you put the rod there. So no, technically, you can't.
All right.
That was a lot of technicality.
Technically.
I want
was
something
hoping-
to come of that. Otherwise, it
Technically.
was useless.
I was hoping to get it in his eye, so he'd have to work a little harder. But I'll take what I can
he's
get. All right.
He's a colossal dragon. His eye is very strong.
Yeah.
You got to do like
Hey,
a
man, it was
quarter,
worth
a quarter of
fucking shot.
his hit points in one attack.
Stab it under his eyelid, then activate it.
Right. All right.
He's like having a hair in his eyelid. when he
Yeah,
can't move.
exactly. That you can't get out. And if you try, it rips off your eyelid.
bonus. Is there any way I can grab Kirby and drag him with me?
He'd be a willing creature if you say like, "Come on." So yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna grab Kirby and I'm gonna
Get over
make my full movement, or
60.
yeah.
Get to the
Full
Java.
Huh?
Get to the Java.
I guess heading towards steering clear of the sleeping giant, but I guess heading towards those trees across from the sleeping giant.
Okay.
The little 3 group right there.
Yeah, the little 3 group right there.
I wish you could see what I'm doing live. It would,
Me too.
It would help.
Nah.
Oop, right there.
Overrated.
Yeah, I like delays. Let's see.
especially when you got to
Suspense.
piss.
Yeah. So
Go pee.
Chronos- No, it's
Yeah.
not bad. It's not bad. I thought I had a moment, but it's not. I don't really have a moment. Let's see. Giant.
Yeah.
It takes him 10 minutes. So you see that the giant is got part of his armor off in the river. That guy's still occupied trying to get that off so it doesn't hurt him. That one is going to move a little bit, but not much to where you actually have to move him. Make an attack. So 1 attack, 2 attacks, and then 2 attacks. Okay. Kirby. Oh, okay. So Kirby, arrows, lumberyard, a log. He's throwing a log at you, Kronos. No, misses though.
All these guys should
So-
attack the dragon. Just out of
Yeah, right. That'd be nice. Okay, now Kirby got hit by 1. Bryn. Okay, so Bryn, another one chucks a rock from that pile down, misses you, and the one from the back, close behind the right behind the guy who's on fire, shoots one of his arrows at you, misses. These guys are shooting bow and arrows at Kirby, and one does hit, and I'll take that damage off in a second. Then the one giant who's in the lumberyard throws sort of picks up a piece of lumber as he's running over there and kind of like just chucks it like a bat over at the Kronos, and it misses. It hits like the 2 trees, and sort of stops and gets hung up in the canopy above, and sort of just like sends a bunch of leaves down on Kirby and Kronos. But that's the giants. So the one in the lumberyard is gonna move forward though, but that was his attack because otherwise he would have to double move to get in range. And then the 2 that are in the lumberyard is going to move up. He's technically not within reach, though.
How about there?
Yeah, that's fine. And then the one that's coming out of the river, so that river was difficult, so that cuts it down a little bit. So the one that's in the river will be adjacent to the dragon next to the tree by the sleeping giant. And then the 2 that are behind it will be on the other side of the river, up a little bit. And then the one on fire staying in the river. That's their turn, their movement. And then it's Bryn's turn.
Okay, how's that?
That's good. And Bryn,
Yeah.
give me a survival check.
It's like
21.
the second the words "give me" come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
21?
Sphinx-
Yeah.
Man. Sure would be a shame if, some big AoE hit in the middle of all those fucking giants right about now. Because you could hit the dragon in it, and you could even hit all of them but the sleeping giant. The way you're looking at the battlefield, you'd have the giants, the barbarians that are underneath you, they wouldn't be touched. But essentially everyone on that field, if you hit that first giant who crossed the fishery across from the one who's on fire with the meteor, you could technically get all those guys in the radius.
What's the radius of the meter?
Let me look it up real quick.
I've lured them
This one's a
all
little-
into.
Yeah,
I've
this
lured
one's
them
I
all
think, a
into a
little
single spot. Eradicate
bigger.
them.
The eradicate.
Please.
And is that just my BFG?
No.
No.
You
it's-
could
the
use your
meteor.
BFG, but that wouldn't hit as many.
I know, but I'm trying to find the thing. Where is
So if you go into your axe and scroll all the way down, it's a 40-foot sphere radius. So
Okay.
close to that. It's a little smaller, because that's about 60. Move that a little bit, but you might be able to even hit all the barbarians. Fuck.
I don't see it.
So if you open your axe, right, the exalted axe, the exalted, you click on it and it opens that side window. If you scroll all the way down, it's the last bulletin.
Oh,
Point.
that's why I didn't see it.
No.
How's that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, so you can get most of them.
Like it.
So you do see that. You also know that the dragon is pretty beefy, so he might make his save, but he'll still take half the damage, and half the damage is a 40d6. So while you figure this,
40d6.
yeah, so
Jesus.
it's 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning, because it's one meteor of a 9th level spell, and a 9th level meteorite spell drops a bunch of these guys. So
No.
I mean, you can only ever do damage with the spell to one thing once, but you can hit a
Right.
whole field with this damage. So I'm gonna use the rest of it.
That's so much damage. That's all the damage.
is
So-
all the damage.
It's almost like he's grouped up the enemies in such a way as to let you hit almost all of them at once.
Well, I kind of kicked things off by giving that one a hot foot,
Hot.
and they all
Sack.
kind of came after that. They came barreling in.
Is it? Hold up. I need to know if he needs to know which ones are getting fire and which ones are getting bludgeoning, or if it doesn't matter.
No.
No. Oh, that was amazing.
No.
I love that you just screamed across his entire apartment to tell us that.
No.
All right. Holy shit! That is so many dice.
That's a lot.
Uh-huh.
That's almost as much as I could do on a crit assassinate, which never happens. So
126.
Assassinate is an auto crit. You don't get a double crit on an assassinate.
Damn
You
it!
said how much? 126?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start marking people off here.
okay.
Let me make these saves real quick and start just doing some math. Okay. So the barbarians are gone in that. There's no way they can make this
Like
save at
all of them.
Yeah, and it was 100 and how much again? You said
26.
26. So divide that by 2, and it is 63. And
Sorry, I'm used to doing math.
Yeah, you're good. 63. So it does hit the dragon. So I'm gonna do the math and then I'll describe what happens, just because it's gonna be easier for me.
Okay.
And, boom. And okay, let's put on the line on, and it's a dexterity save. Oh, and these are giants. Oh, dude, yes, perfect. And no, I didn't group them up like that on purpose. They were all chasing Kronos because that's the only real person they could see.
See?
They're like, we're gonna get him, and I'm like,
And then when I saw it, I
Look
was
at
like,
that
oh,
bright
hey,
blue
Bryn, make a
fucker over there.
save.
Bryn,
Let's
do
check.
this real quick. Just think real
Skagel
quick.
whispers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this one isn't getting hit, so I need to make 1, 2, 5 saves. Oh, I feel so bad for the guy just washing his clothes. He's gonna get like Terminator 2. Negative
who's
1
just-
dexterity save. Okay, let's do this, guys. So even if they roll a 19, they're gonna fail. Okay.
Damn.
Who's just washing his clothes?
Oh, it was a joke. He's taking off his heated
Oh,
metal
yeah.
armor.
He's distracted too.
Okay, so they take the full, so that's them. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay. The sleeping guy's there. Lumberyard is there. The dragon is there. Alright. Now that I know who's there. So, Bryn is up there, flying still with her wings, like she said, 30 feet in the air on that cliffside, so like 60 feet above where all this is happening. The clouds that the giant who was shooting the bow and has been observing and holding, waiting off on the side, he has sort of made this giant thick storm that has been every round getting thicker and thicker. But as Bryn's up there and just holds up her axe, it sort of ignites like a flame. And above her, you see this little, just tiny, almost imperceivable sun ray open up in the clouds. And you just see a streak of fire shoot down through, just and hit down into the ground in the middle there, and then just erupt and wash over almost everyone in sort of like a blinding light, but it only does the damage in that section. And as the chaos fades, you can see right before it hits, the dragon closes its wings and sort of covers, and then the wall hits the dragon and washes over everything else and this settles away. There's just bodies. The barbarians that were in it are almost completely just disintegrated. The giants are mostly there. You can kind of see them. Looks like they've been just mangled up, spread across, and some of them in pieces.
You're still like a
bones and
thigh
limbs.
piece.
Yeah.
You're like drumstick. Oh, there's a wing.
And then the dragon's wings smoking just open and look at Bryn. And then that was your action.
Yeah.
Is that? Hold on. Is this accurate?
Yes.
Oh wait.
And you can see the slaves all ducked down and just covered in dust.
Oh,
They're fine.
good on you, slaves. Good
Just
on
very,
you.
very scared. Well, they were about to become slaves. They're technically not slaves yet.
Did sleeping guy live?
Oh yeah, he wasn't hit, so the tree just gets obliterated and blown up over past him. He doesn't take any damage.
Sleeping under it.
So he's still technically just sleeping, and it broke where his back was sort of leaning. The pressure of it cracked it there, and the top part sort of broke it, and so his head kind of fell back a little bit, and it's just like hanging off to the side. But yeah, he's still there, just like passed out.
So he went from this to
that, and he's just
Still
drooling
just-
now.
so tired, drilling down my pit.
And yeah, so it seems like it's basically just a dragon, and then
And the two guys that are up by me.
And then the one giant coming towards me and Kirby.
Yeah. And do you usually want to use your bonus action to rage again? Because I think you got missed by all those hits. I don't think you got hit. Right?
I think you got hit by
I got hit.
Oh, you did get
I
hit?
took like
Okay, you got hit
14. Yeah, I took 14
Okay.
damage.
Okay, I couldn't remember. And then that's going to be Kirby's turn if you don't move or use your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I have a dragon now looking at me and he's pissed. I'm like, hi.
Speaking of that.
I'm all the way over here and I know you're going to get here in like 2 seconds, but what the fuck am I going to do? Like, let me fly backwards?
Sure.
Huh.
That's like the only thing I can do is like fly backwards.
So it's Kirby's turn?
No, it's the dragon's turn, so I'm thinking.
Oh, fuck.
It's the dragon's turn. The thing I just pissed off. It's his turn.
Yes, well,
So-
it's still... Wait, it's still got a rod in its eye, so... you know,
It's not
got
in its
a little
eye.
bit
It's
of
on
hint.
one side of its head.
Yes. It's... Okay, fine. It's
Okay.
wedged, like, underneath its eyeball.
So you stabbed him with the rod. I set him on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
It's a dragon.
She's the opposite way of you, which means it has nothing in front of it from stopping it from going towards
Well,
Prin.
fuck. So it's a mild inconvenience.
And
Yeah.
let's just get this over with anyway. Let's see what its strength check would be, just to see. I'm trying to curious. Let's see. It's got a...
It's a 30. I mean, but if he's going in the opposite direction, it doesn't matter.
Well, he was going to turn his head to try and do a breath weapon, but because he got a nat 1, his 9 strength only makes that a 10. So he actually can't move his head that way and sort of moves up his eye, goes under his eyelid a little bit, and he's like, "Arr! Arr! Arr!" and like tries to pull his head away, and it just rips out the
that
bottom
hurts.
of his eye. So he's got a whole little incision in his eye, like eyelid. And so he turns back, goes up into the air, and darts towards Bryn, and he can move 80 feet
Yep,
with
so he's-
15-foot movement. So the only thing he can actually hit you with is one attack. But he comes barreling at you like a missile. Head
He's
straight out, mouth
super
open,
bad.
and it turns sideways as he just comes around, and his mouth is going to try and close around you. We'll see if you can slightly move enough to be missed by the attack in your 5
I mean, I
foot
didn't
space.
move at all, so you would think I have saved up energy. Can I dodge? Aerial acrobatics. Let's do this shit.
Okay. 15 plus his bite is 16. So 31. So Bryn has the axe up in the air, looking triumphantly down at the battlefield, and meets eye contact with the dragon, and there's that little bit of like, oh shit. So Bryn, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yay, wisdom.
Because the dragon can still do that within 120 feet, so.
Okay, all right.
And it's part of its attack.
Do I do digital die or do I do biggin?
If you do biggin, you need to nonchalantly do biggin.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I don't know your ability to not
I'm
count
just
this
gonna
as
chuck
important.
it in the air and let it fall.
Fine.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
16 plus 6.
Yeah. you're
22.
good. So as it makes eye contact with you, it's almost like looking, like when a human sees like a cougar or a bear in the woods, and there's that moment where you're like, oh shit, and you kind of like start to drop your axe for a moment, and it flies right at you, but the fear doesn't set in. You kind of like, build up some resolve as it flies at you, and but the mouth does slam around you, and some of the teeth sort of smash into one side of your arm, sort of crushing your shoulder on one
Ow.
side, and you take 20 piercing damage, but that's halved to 10.
Okay.
And then 11 lightning damage. That's not halved. So a 21 damage total.
Okay.
What are you at?
69.
Yay!
Giggity! Yay! All right. That is that.
Just throwing this out there. Out of 148, I'm just saying. Like,
And as it
when
bites
someone
you,
has a chance to heal.
Yep.
you can feel it
54
crush you
out
and
of
almost
107.
almost in the moment that it crushes you. You can feel it doesn't crush you like it did to Kronos, where it's slowly applying pressure very, very dexterously. This is more of a quick, just like smack, and it just like real quick smacks you, and you sort of like smash and are kind of like twisted around in the air as your wings, even though they're spectral at form, they turn into real wings when you have them. So they do sort of like almost like break and mangle a little bit. You still have your flying speed, but feathers fly out as you just like smash in this dragon's mouth as it, and then it opens back up and begins to speak right in your face.
Did it feel a little sexy, though?
Yeah, it did, a little bit.
Okay.
There's a little tongue. No, I'm just kidding. But you hear over the battlefield like, I will need to make quick work of you then. And
Lucky bitch.
then it's going to be boom, its turn. So then it goes to Kirby. Kirby sees all this going on.
Curbs.
He can't
Curb.
move that far.
I know, bro.
So he's going to hold his action and look at Kronos.
Kronos.
And just ask, before he does anything, ask a question. Be like, can you get us to her?
Yeah.
Okay. And you just see Kirby's like form just sort of like get down, like almost like a linebacker. He just sort of gets ready.
Oh,
Like,
he's
waiting for the
just
grab
down.
him
He's
and
like, all right,
teleport.
let's do this shit.
And he's preparing to ready his action so he can use his action instead of his movement, because he can't move there anyway, to cast a spell as a reaction. So he's going to heal as a reaction, but it's contingent on if Kronos can get him there in that turn. And then it...
Go ahead.
Okay. Barbarian's turn. Well, they're mostly dead, and the ones that are on the battlefield look up at you and the dragon that's now above them, and they actually run. The dragon did not hold back its rightful presence when it came at you, so they are running away. You don't necessarily have to have them on the map because they're just going back towards that crater, and they're going to keep moving that way into the bombed out forest you guys came over when you got in. And so then it goes back to the top. So Darius.
All right, so I need
do you
to
want to
move.
do you want to update the map?
Yeah, I'm working on it. How about
Thanks. Don't forget, there's two
How about
people
that?
under him too.
that?
No,
I
they
thought they were
ran.
running.
They ran.
Oh, are they running now?
Yeah, they're just people,
Okay,
and the frightful presence that it used on you, it used on every creature it could see in the area. Oh my
Wow.
god, what was that?
My fucking I have these
Dragon
like
attack?
yes. No, I have these little things that are supposed to hold the hats up on my wall, and they're abysmal. 3M, you suck so bad.
Hockey's
It's
hat
like
attacked you?
Yes, 3M sucks now.
it half
Feline
fell
and I
off
were
the
using-
wall and threw a hat at me, and then hit a bowl and.
Feline and I were using 3M super tough tape. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
really pain
fuck
in
that
the ass to
shit.
tear in half, but tear it lengthwise, tore like tissue
easy.
paper.
Yeah.
And it would not stick. So 3M sucks now. Do not
Yeah,
believe the
3M is
hype.
garbage. So pissed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is.
Wardrobe,
Yeah,
Can I
it's
get
your turn.
Oh.
a ruling on the distance between me and the dragon, please?
Actually, I know this because I did this. I made a measurement on the other map that I had, and that is 120 feet.
So I can get within 30 feet. Or I can use my move action to go 500 feet.
You could bamf onto its head, man, or into its.
Sphincter?
I'm just kidding.
So I know you said man, but I swear in my head I heard you could bamf onto his head, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, that actually sounded awesome.
Okay.
man, dude, bro.
Go,
I say
ma'am.
those words way too much.
This is going
like
to be
curious.
crazy.
Okay, I like that. I like crazy.
I'm going to bamf onto its snout
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And in its open mouth that it's using to talk to Bryn, I am going to shove every poison I have.
So it's an action to use one, right? To dump one vial out, like, you know what I mean? It's like
I don't want to
using a
dump them
poison.
out. I want to fucking slam them in his throat. I
So
don't
you
want
want
to
to just like take off your poison pouch and just throw it in the dragon's mouth.
Yeah.
Give me an Oh no. Okay, never mind.
Do you want acrobatics or? Athletics.
Hold on, I'm looking at something real quick.
That's
I have to come up with because like you can't in one turn apply the same poison twice, so you could get one instance of all those poisons. So you'd have to let me know individually what poison you have, like what they do, and I would make saves for each one. So give me it'd be an acrobatics check or a sleight of hand. Either one actually would work.
Sleight of hand would be better for me because it's plus 10.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand then.
So my minimum roll is going to be a 20.
Dragon,
No,
so.
27.
Okay, 27 is going to get it. So you throw the poisons down into the dragon's mouth. Now I'm going to open your sheet. And you said you throw every single poison you have, right?
That sounds
That's a
tasty.
lot of poisons.
Exact. That's why I'm asking. I need to know.
Do I have any ability to use all of them without throwing all of them in his mouth?
If you want to say I take one of each and
Okay.
you can do that too.
Okay.
Just let
then
me
that's
know
what I
which
do.
ones you're grabbing so we can, because we have to make saves for each one.
Okay. If you're looking at my character sheet and you look at poison pouch, the top
Inventory.
4.
Poison pouch. Okay, poison pouch is right here. So this one is ingested. So okay, here's the problem. The only one that's going to work is Assassin's Blood, because that's the only one who works on ingestion. Drow poison can only work through injury, which means it has to get into the bloodstream. Inhaled means it has to be inhaled into the lungs specifically, and injury. So you could get him with all your Assassin's Blood if you wanted to, and I'd
So
make
could I-
the save hard, and I would make the amount of poison damage that it does more, but it is a low Constitution save. And that would be up to you.
So here's my other question. With the inhaled, could I leave it in his mouth and he would inhale it?
No, because it would get wet and or cold, or it would burn because of lightning maybe. It depends on what he does, but you don't know.
All right, fuck it. Just the Assassin's Blood, and then I'm attacking.
Are you going to throw all of it or just one?
Fuck it, all of it.
All of it. So I'm going to make the DC, so you have 10. So the DC is not going to be 10, it's going to be 20. And it's going to be 10d12 that he would take if he fails. Because this is just straight up half and isn't poison. 20. Oh, what's his con? He might have to... 19, so he would fail. He uses his last legendary resistance to make the save. So he's not poisoned, but he's going to take
On a
the
fail,
damage.
on a fail, he's still poisoned.
Legendary resistance means he auto saves. He has to use his last legendary resistance.
Okay.
So,
That means he's vulnerable.
As vulnerable as dragons get, mind you.
half damage. So roll me 10d12.
Okay. D10, D12.
It was a good move, though. You got him to use his last legendary.
Mm-hmm. And that is actually
fucking
very
needed that.
important with you. It's very important with dragons.
You can see it on Roll20. Or D&D Beyond, sorry. It's 56.
56. Yeah.
It's 28.
Yeah. 16, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Alrighty then. So that goes off. You hear the dragon make like a little. Well, it's not little. It's very loud. There's almost like a gag, and he's like, that's where the assassin is. I knew I remembered one. And then that giant is he's over there. It's not going. No. Oh. Okay, that was your you just threw. So we'll say kind of like using a potion is just a bonus action. So you would still have your hasted action, your action.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm trying to find my karambit to mark off my 500 feet. Yes, there we
Make
go.
me real quick. I actually have to make me a Constitution saving throw.
15 plus 3. It's not my best stat.
Oh, you're actually okay. That's good. Yeah. Because what's half of 27? Yeah, you're good. Yeah. So you, I just had to make sure you were still concentrating on haste because you took the damage from the arrow, but you're good. So yeah, 2 actions left.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
the best part is that fucking giant is sleeping.
I
I know, right? We have tiptoed around that motherfucker so carefully.
All right, but
I
just
love it. Sorry,
The guy
guys.
sleeping.
attack.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a sneak because he knows I'm there.
But you get your sneak attack because technically Bryn is flying right there and still threatening the dragon.
Okay.
So you do get your sneak attack.
And also, I am taking that as a 19, just to let you know.
If you
And
roll a
I'm
20, take it.
No, I don't want to. I feel
Don't
bad.
feel bad about rolling 20. Sometimes it happens. It happens.
Jesus, the dice like you tonight.
I
Yeah,
know.
they do.
Yeah, you'll
That's why I
start
feel
being
guilty.
You'll start wanting to ask me like, "Hey, remember that time I didn't take that nat 20?
Yeah,
Not
can I take
this
it
nat 1 now? Can I not
Actually,
take this nat 1 instead?"
I don't take nat ones on attacks.
That's
I
true.
re-roll them.
Oh, because being a rogue?
No,
or do you
because
just-
my bracers of murder.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so it would be 2d8 because it's double the dice.
Wait, what? It's not a crit. It's a sneak attack.
I'm talking about the weapon.
Why are you doubling the dice though?
If you're telling me to take the 20, then I'm taking the 20.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I forgot you did.
So
That's my fault.
I am
I was
so
doing something in my head and you interrupted me and I just totally like lapsed in where
You're
I
like, the
was.
fuck is wrong with you? You're cheating. You just told me to take the 20.
Am I doubling the 2d6 necrotic, or is it just still the?
Yeah, you are doubling. It's a crit. It's my
Okay.
bad. I was in La La Land doing math on my paper and I just heard like doubling the weapon. I was like, wait, what?
Hold on a second.
And I don't double the sneak, so it's just 7d6. 4, 5, 6.
No, you double everything. Every dice you
Oh.
roll gets doubled.
Jesus. All right, so
Yep.
14d6 plus
Yep.
another 4d6 plus 2d8
Yep.
is 63 plus 9. Oh, you need
So
to know.
close.
Pick something that's pick any 2 numbers and make that the necrotic. Sorry. Oh no,
No,
this isn't
it's
all
fine
necrotic.
for this one. Yeah, it's fine
Okay.
for this one. What'd you say?
So 72.
All right. Boom. 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 All right.
And attack 2. Ha! I did not roll a 20. Ha!
And this is
The only
your
person I know
hasted
who
attack
would
or
slow down.
shadow?
Hasted.
Okay.
So, I already rolled that. So 11 plus 14 is 25.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2d6 So 18 and 11 of that was necrotic.
18 total.
I'm
18
sorry.
is the total.
27 is the total, and 11 of that was necrotic. I forgot my
And
plus
that's
9 on the.
so that's from your hasted attack, and that was the 2d6, 2d8, and then the weapon damage, right?
That was 2d6. What? I'm sorry. Where's the d8 coming from, and what you're doing?
What weapon are you using right now for the second
The
attack?
Assassin's Thorn, which is 1d8 plus 2d6.
Okay, and how'd you get the 27? What's the 27?
The plus
from?
9.
Oh, plus 9. Okay. Just want to make sure. For some reason, I sounded like sneak attack out in the second time, so I want to just double check. So 5, 7, 8. Oh shit. 285, right? Yes. Okay. Well, that looked really weird. I just did like an optical illusion on my paper because my handwriting's so bad. Because I'm dyslexic, and it went from 258 to 285, and you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is your hasted attack. So you still have the attack from your shadow. So you've used your movement to get there. Your bonus action to just sleight of hand, but essentially drop your assassin's blood in his mouth, and then your hasted attack, and then this will be your shadow attack.
13 plus 14 is 27 to hit.
That hits, yep.
And another 1d8 plus 2d6. Only 15 total.
Oh, okay. 290. All right, you guys have done 200 and... Oh, no, that's not 290. That's
300.
Yeah, 300. 300 damage to him. Ugh. And then that is the last attack. So, Kronos. You see Kirby waiting for you to do your movement to try and heal so he can heal Bryn. And with that one giant staring you down, kind of like looking what's going on in the battlefield. Seems like he still wants to fuck you up if you stay there.
Uh-huh.
He's got a great sword.
Let's see. Okay, well then I'm just gonna dimension door me and Kirby over. See where Bryn is. Move down.
Thank you.
Below. Yeah. A little bit. Away. Away from the dragon, at least. Behind.
Oh. And just so you're aware, Bryn is 30 feet up in the air.
Okay. So
do you want to go on the dragon's head with this as well?
Kirby, how close do you need to be?
I need to touch her.
Okay, we are going to the dragon's head.
Hold on, let me just read something real quick to clarify. Because his mass cure wounds might not do as much damage, but it would heal everybody. So, he might use his 7th level mass cure.
Everybody meaning just us, not the dragon.
Everyone,
yeah.
You two grab Bryn's legs. That counts as touching. Just to mention door onto her shoes.
Yeah, great. Each person grabbing a foot, just slowly pulling her down to the ground.
What's your carry weight?
Make me small.
So you use your action to dimension door, and then as soon as that happens, I need Dis. And so, are you aiming for where Dis went, essentially, right on the dragon's head, so that Kirby can reach out and touch Bryn?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure that that's what's happening before
before I do that, what does it cost me an action to drink a potion, or is it?
No, that's actually a bonus action. No.
Okay, I'd like to chug a bonus, or I'd like to chug a bonus action.
He'd like to chug a bonus action.
I'd like to chug a bonus action, please. No, I'd just like to use one of my where is it? The potion of greater healing.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a question, though. The parapet of wound closure, it says something about doubling regeneration dice. does that apply?
So that's when you. That's only for short rest.
Oh, so that's only for when you
use your hit points to. No, when you're using your hit points to heal on a short rest. So, like, say you guys get fucked up at the end of this, Kirby's out of magic, you guys don't have any potions, and you use a short rest, you use your hit dice, you would heal double those.
Gotcha. Okay. I wasn't.
I'd have to look at it again just to make sure, but I think that's
no. That's the verbiage that it says.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points. I thought that was the regeneration thing. Okay. All right.
So you actually don't have to. You can do mass cure wounds from the ground. So yeah, it's 30-foot range.
Okay, so I can just drop him off on the ground.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
But he needs to be right under her because she's 30 in the air.
All right.
So...
Well,
it's a 30-foot sphere.
Yeah. I will drop him right under. We will pop up right underneath her then.
Okay. Boom. Alrighty then. Kirby lands. Reaches his hand up in the sky, and this bright light begins to like radiate off him and fill this 30-foot 30-foot radius. And I need to roll this energy. Everyone gains 26 for his and that's a reaction, and then you get the rest of your turn, Kronos.
26 heal.
Yep, 26 heal.
Thank goodness, that helps a little.
Can you cast a spell while you're concentrating?
You can cast spells, but you can't cast other concentration spells. It'll drop the one that you had before previously.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Unless you have Magitech, so you can also have like Magitech sort of works on its own and concentrates on itself, but it can be dispelled and interrupted. That's why you can use invisibility and haste. But if you ever come up against a hacker or a mage, they can dispel it and or hack it and like stop your shield and shit. So they're fun.
All right, from my my healing potion, I gained 14 back. 10 plus 4.
And then so plus that 26, I've gained back a total of 40.
Yeah, so I'm up to 94 out of 107.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was my bonus action before I teleported over there.
Yeah, and then Kirby will say up to you, Bryn, like, I don't know, does he have a fly speed? I think he might have a fly speed in this armor. I think everyone has one now.
Didn't we get him like some kind of death from above type shit?
Oh, yeah. This one has a fly speed too. Okay. But this is like, Dis's fly, it's only 40. So on his turn, he can go up and get up into the air and he, like actually touch and get another heal. Bryn doesn't have to move. Okay, that's what I was curious about. So then, Kronos, you get the rest of your turn. Your movement, your bonus is used, but you still have your attacks, your actions. The dragon's 30 feet up in the air, so he's within 30 feet.
I thought I used my action because I dimension doored us over there.
Oh shit, that's right. That's not your. I was thinking of Dis. That's Dis's movement. So you would still have movement then. My bad.
Okay, so all I have is movement.
Yep.
How far is it to my immovable rod?
About 80.
About 80?
75-ish. Yeah.
I want to run over and, I guess, grab my my immovable rod, but I mean...
Give me an athletics check.
Okay. 16 plus 9... It's 25?
25?
Yeah.
All right, dope. So with your movement, you sort of run underneath the dragon, and you with your speed, sort of like kick up off the 30-foot cliff, slide down it, jump off halfway, like sort of across that path onto the roof of one of those little buildings, and then begin to just like slide off it at an angle, run across the river real quick, the water real quick, and then across, and you can basically slide and click your rod and you have it. So you've moved a little bit longer than your 60 by athletically or acrobatically moving, and you kind of like slide into place and grab it. So you got like 15 feet extra movement, but
nice.
You are over there. Well, I mean, Kirby
to my advantage, sort of.
the little 3 dots pop up, and Kirby's like, "Thank you," and then
you are welcome.
A giant's turn. So that giant Liz looking down where you were, looks back up at the dragon, and then you can see his followed you back to where you are as you're sliding up, and he's got this little grin on his face. Move him up the path to where Kronos is. One of these frost giants is actually going to get to hit something with a melee attack. Holy shit.
It's about fucking time.
I mean, they've been throwing rocks, and that does more damage anyway.
Oh, shit. Yeah, but
The bows and their rocks do way more damage, yeah.
Oh, yeah, those bows were tearing up.
So he gets 2 attacks. One is a 20 exactly, and the other is a 17.
Okay, so the second one hits, but 20 is the armor class.
Okay, so he sort of runs over, and you sort of like click the rod, and you almost try to use the rod as he's running over to like glance the blow off to the side, but the sword actually smashes your hand into the rod and like kind of like jars your shoulder.
Ow.
It doesn't do like a slash attack against you, but just the force of even coming into any contact with this attack has sent like bludgeoning force through your body. So you take 25 bludgeoning damage.
25.
Ugh.
Motherfucker.
As he doesn't get a slice. Bludgeoning damage with a greatsword. That. And give me a perception check, just to see what you see when you're running over there, since you kind of did a lot of moving.
Let's see. So first one's 22 advantage. Take the 18, so 28.
28.
Oh wait, no. 18 plus 12, so that would be 30.
30. You don't see in the sky. You don't see that humanoid figure anymore who is causing the storm. The storm seems to be subsiding. And you also notice that large figure is no longer cowering in the slave group. All the slaves have sort of gotten down. They're all kind of like chained together, so they can't really move that far. But the ogre is sort of just standing up, like staring at, like off towards you and the giant where you guys are fighting. He's just like watching. And the face on it is reminiscent of the ogre you guys killed in the castle. The cook ogre.
Oh shit!
You motherfucker!
Not the one I stuck my thumbs in and electrocuted.
I think.
I hope not.
Not the same one. But remember that one? He had a brother.
Yeah, he had a brother. Oh shit!
So yes, you notice that. You notice the figures out of the skyline. Also, and then giants are gone. The one is still sleeping. Bryn.
The one is still sleeping.
My poison works good.
It works very good. I am very proud of you. We're going to have you poison people more often.
If I remember, I mean, I'm only a fucking assassin.
I mean, it's kind of your thing. Anyway, I send a broadcast to everyone that the mysterious figure that has been bombarding us is gone from the sky. I don't think that's a good thing. Be prepared.
I'm sorry. The what with the sky with the
artillery. The artillery is out of the sky, so that means the artillery might be coming closer.
Okay.
Or that they left.
Really?
You don't know.
Do you really
Dragon?
think we're that lucky?
The dragon just took 300 points of damage, and almost everyone else is dead. He might have decided to
I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
Why don't you go hit it with your immovable stick?
You're both pretty. Are you done fighting?
It's your turn. Go.
I know. I'm trying to think. So is Dis still standing on the dragon?
Yeah.
Dis is still perched on the dragon's head, technically, yeah. Kind of like holding onto one nostril, just stabbing it with the other one as Dis's shadow self is like up on one of the eyelids, stabbing into the dragon's eye.
Yeah. I make the Roger sound just to drive it insane.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing Axie at the dragon's midsection, careful to not hit Dis or Dis's shadow.
Yeah, you don't have to be careful. You
Yeah.
can just...
I figure he's huge. I can probably there's probably plenty of real estate. Yeah. So we're just gonna swing Axie. Well,
Yeah.
not like that. We're not. Fuck. So 15 was the first one.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 30.
30 hits.
Okay, good. Fucking shit, fuck.
You rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
D12.
For damage.
So,
So
rage
that's
plus
8.
3 is 4.
Hold on. 9, 10, 11, because I'm still raged and still been getting my ass kicked.
And then the fire damage, which should be...
And then another 7, so 18.
18. That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's not great.
318. Just to double check. Yeah, it's only 2d8. Okay, I don't double check. And so 318, and that was your 2 attacks. You're not moving away, I'm assuming, because it would provoke.
Yeah,
and then
I'm
bonus.
just staring at it.
Okay. Good. And then at the end of your turn, the dragon's gonna do something. So I need Kirby, Dis, and Bryn. I think actually Kirby might not have to. Within 15. Nope. Okay, so just Bryn and Dis to make me dexterity saving throws.
20.
9.
Okay.
Jeez.
So this is not a take half sort of thing. So the whole rogue's evasion doesn't come into play for this. Dis, you are 30 feet in the air on a dragon. Bryn, you are 30 feet in the air flying, fighting a dragon. So you actually don't fall. Wait, would you say your save was your dexterity save? Just to, because it's
Mine?
I think
20.
You're flying. And Bryn's
9.
no, okay, then total. Okay, yeah. Wow, I heard 29. Okay. Okay, so that. So, Bryn, you take 8 bludgeoning damage from the dragon beating its wings. Dis, you take 16, but you both fall prone from the force of it beating 30 feet down and take 3d6 bludgeoning damage on top of that. So I have to roll that real quick. So Dis, 7 more damage from the fall. And Bryn, that halved would be 3.
I get no
Knockdown.
chance to use my wings, is that correct?
Yeah, because it'd be a reaction, yeah.
Okay.
You have to pop them out, so no. And that was its legendary action, and then it goes to its turn. You guys are all on the ground. It sees what's going on over there. And it goes like... Let's see. He won't say anything. He is just going to look down and see you all and go, I will leave you with one parting gift before I snatch your friend and drop him from orbit. And it reaches, I breathe in, you can feel the air get cold, and he exhales a 90-foot cone of cold on you. I need you guys all to make Constitution saves, including Kirby. Oh no.
Even if I have a defense against cold?
Yeah, you would, yeah.
Okay.
You still take damage. You have a resistance or what?
It says defenses are against cold.
Oh, so that's just natural cold. That's from being a Goliath. That's like you can be like
Okay.
in cold environments without cold clothes. That's not any sort of resistance or anything.
I'm sorry, did you say con, or what are we taking?
Con.
Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
24 for me.
24. Good to know.
Only a 17 for me.
17. Kirby. 10. Okay. So, Bryn, you take half. So, as the storm and blizzard of this dragon's breath breathes down and almost freezes you guys in place, Bryn, you take 36 cold damage. Kirby and Dis take 72 cold damage.
Fuck.
And the Kirby looks like he's frozen in spot. You're not quite sure if he can move. And then you see the dragon use its movement to go towards Kronos. So technically, you guys got knocked prone, so no, you guys don't get attack opportunity. So yeah, it moves over towards where Kronos is. And is right above him. And then
You big fucking bastard.
Kirby's turn. You hear him kind of like servos go and break off some of the ice as he moves. He's like, guys, I think this one I'm gonna have to give to myself. And he's gonna use one of his cure wounds on himself so he can not die immediately when he takes a fucking hit. Kirby heals himself for 17. Heal. Okay. Yeah, so he healed himself. He's not completely dead. He looks around at you guys and kind of says, like, what exactly is the plan? He's looking at Bryn and Diz.
Fuck it up.
Okay, he just starts moving towards the dragon then.
With my 11 hit points, we're gonna fuck him up.
60 feet. He can get to the back end, but he can't do much. Okay, so then, Dis. It is your turn, but before your turn, at the dragon's legendary turn, he's going to make a tail attack on Kronos.
Ah, fucking goes.
Plus 16, I think. It's 32. 32. So, it
To
hits.
hit?
Yeah. For 18 bludgeoning damage as the tail sort of slams you into the ground from above. It doesn't knock you prone. You sort of roll over and hop back up, but yeah, definitely the force of that impact is a lot. Kirby goes over, then a Dis, it's your turn. Your turn starts as that legendary action finishes.
I drink a potion.
I've run into alligators that hit harder than that.
I didn't understand a fucking word you said, but
I
okay.
know, the echo totally fucked that up. Something about alligators, it's lost the moment. Continue.
I don't know. I drink my one potion of supreme healing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back to half health.
Good move.
I was at 11. You said that we're within 80 here. So I'm within 90 here.
Yep.
Cha-cha! Cha-cha.
Update.
So, real quick, I need you to make me 2 Constitution saving throws. They're pretty easy.
Okay, a 13 and a 23.
A 13 and a 23. So you still have haste.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Give me one more.
Is this still a con?
Yeah, this is a Constitution.
Okay, 14 plus 3, so 17.
No, that does not beat 32. So you do not have haste because that ice damage. I totally forgot about that one. So yeah, haste is gone. So you don't have your extra movement, but you don't have your extra movement and attack and stuff, and you are lethargic for this round as the haste spell slows.
Can I recast haste?
What's the detriment of when the haste spell ends? And do you have any more spell slots of that level? If you do, then yeah, you can cast it again. But I want to make sure you're still getting the effect of the haste spell ending.
If it's lethargy, then I can't move or take actions.
Yeah, so then you're stuck in spot. Because to cast haste again, you would need to be able to use an action, so you can't cast it on this turn. So then it actually goes to Kronos.
Holy fuck, everybody is just all around me, huh?
You're popular.
Oh, actually... Oh, no, he used all 3 because it didn't come back down to him yet, so never mind. He cannot do that. It is Kronos' turn.
So where are you at, Dis?
Right there.
Over next to Bryn?
Yes.
Laying down on the ground. Almost frozen.
Can I have drank the potion? Or do
No,
I
but
need
you
to-
can leave it because you're just gonna start and do that as soon as you wake up next turn. So
All right. I am
You just
going
leave it on
to
there.
dimension door back over there.
nice.
You're a dimension door and motherfucker.
Right? Hang on. Let me double check this. I'm checking my action economy here. All right. So that will be my action, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Carry the 2.
Okay, so, okay. Then I will. So I don't engage a attack of opportunity. I'm going to Misty Step my as far away as I can.
30 feet
and
away.
then
Yeah.
30 feet away, and
Use
then I
your
am going
movement
to
movement.
use my movement to get over to my peeps.
Oh,
Okay. So then you still have your action.
Yes. All right.
Yep.
And where's that fucking staff? Mass cure wounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I haven't used this thing in a fucking while. So how do I do this? Choose 6 creatures with 30-foot radius, center of each target regains hit points equal to 3d8. 3d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, so plus 5. 3d8 plus 5.
And
Okay.
so if you use 5 charges,
Mm-hmm.
if you use extra charges, you can upcast it. So if you use 6 charges, it'll be 6th level, or 7 charges, it'll be 7th level. So you can increase how much you
Okay.
heal.
Okay, so when you cast
By how
a
many
spell
charges you
using a
spend,
spell
yep.
slot of 6th level or higher, increases by 1d8. So basically,
You can cast a 9th level. Yeah, you could cast a 9th level healing mass cure wounds right now if you wanted to.
4. 5 is the basic one. So, if I wanted to do the 9th level, how many more plus 5? I don't want to use all of them though.
So it would be 6, 7, 8, 9. So it would be an extra 4. So 78 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is 5. So it would be 78 plus 5.
7. If I used all of it,
If you use 9 charges on the
9?
staff, yeah.
all right.
And that would leave you 1 charge left.
Well, yeah, I'm going to put the staff away after that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just so we know.
Yeah. All right, and so that's 78. You said.
Yep, 78 plus 5.
5. 6. All right. So this is 6 plus 3 plus 3. So it's 12. Right? 6 plus 3 is 9. 6 plus another 3 is 12. Plus 5
17.
is
17, yeah.
Thank you. Plus 3 is
20.
20. Plus another 3 is 23.
23.
Yeah, and then plus 5, so 28. Oh wait, I still have another D8 to roll. I'm sorry, because it was
Okay.
only 6.
So 28 plus...
Another 3, so
31.
31. Oh, yeah. That fucking helps. Now another breath attack won't hopefully kill Kirby.
Right. Yay, action economy!
What's up, Bob?
And then it is the... that's in your turn, right? Action, movement, bonus.
Okay,
So, yeah.
bonus action was the
Misty
Misty
Step.
Step.
Yeah,
Yep,
movement.
and then I
heal.
ran over there, and then I used my action to heal. Yes.
Okay. So,
Alright.
Giant's turn. The Giant speaks up to the dragon, and Giant, Bryn, you hear it saying, like, dude, do you want me to smash the puny ones for you? And the dragon basically returns, like, no, tell the others, the pests were more than I could bargain for. And the Giant begins to use its turn to move up the path up into the residential area, up towards that mountain range is where you're guessing he's going, Bryn, from what you heard.
Okay.
I'm very
And
sorry. The
then-
giant is going somewhere, and then the
Yeah, and you hear the dragon tell him to wake his friend and head up towards the mountain range.
Alright.
So he basically
Yeah,
he's using
everything
his
that
turn
I
to
hear,
shake
I'd
his-
tell you guys.
Yeah, he's shaking the other one awake, and they're headed up into the trees, into the residential area, trying to go spread the word of what's happened or help them batten down the hatches there. And then Giants go. So Bryn, it's actually your turn next.
So
How far away did those giants just go?
If you're thinking fireball range, they are within fireball range.
I mean, I was
also-
thinking BFG range.
Yeah, they're in BFG range too. Yeah.
Shay, don't forget to heal Bryn for the 31 that Luke healed us.
now, do I count? Do I get healed for that as well?
Yeah.
How many people can
Yeah,
I?
it's
Okay.
a ma-
Wait,
it's
how
6
much
creatures.
did Luke heal us for?
31.
31.
How did I miss that?
Because
Sorry.
you were hiding and doing other.
Remember I said yay action economy?
Yeah, I do, but I don't remember.
You
Didn't
didn't
register in
know
my head.
why I said that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, good for you, man. Totally in my own fucking
Thanks.
world.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That was a weird freeze frame. Whoa. Sorry.
I'm gonna fire the BFG in between the two that are running away
All right. Yeah.
at the ground.
Sounds good. And what's the save? It's Constitution, correct?
For the BFG?
Yeah. And are you shooting twice?
Yeah, I was. It doesn't say.
The BFG should be, I think, like a 15 or something. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't say. Weird.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. I was
No,
like,
it
hold
doesn't
on.
say. I think I've been doing 15, I think, but for some reason I thought I put it on there.
Okay.
Okay. So
But yeah, since I'm firing at the ground, I don't have to fire to hit, right? Like I'm.
you're not firing to hit. You're kind of just aiming at an area and shooting. You're like placing a fireball essentially.
Yeah.
So no. Yeah. So give me roll them in 2 different increments. Don't just do 12d8. Do them in 68 then 68, and tell me them individually because it matters. Because one of them made one of their saves.
33 for the first.
Okay.
And 28 for the second.
Okay, so that 28 is going to be 14. So one of them. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So yeah, the BFG goes off, and they actually continue running through the they continue running through the blast zone. It just seems to be the armor is sort of steaming off them, and it seems to be like super heated, glowing this weird, almost like necrotic green. But they keep trotting off. And then it goes 42, so it would be 100, 3,
Damn it.
89. Excuse me, sorry. So they're going, and then that's your attack, your bonus action. You still have movement.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am right now.
Okay. And then it's the dragon's turn. Let's see if we can re-roll. Recharge his breath weapon. Three. No, he does not recharge his breath weapon. So he looks over there. Okay, so I was gonna say he's gonna gank the healer over the vendetta, but the one he has the vendetta on just healed. So, like a bat out of hell, he's gonna do what he said he did. He's gonna do what he's saying he was gonna do. He moves the 80 feet towards you and makes his attack.
Give him the finger. I see him coming.
Make me an athletics check, Luke.
15 plus 9, 24.
24. All right. First claw goes to grab you, but misses. Make me another one.
Plus 9, don't fail me now.
2.
11 plus 9, so what is
20.
that? 20? 30, 20.
All right. The second claw misses a grab. He lunges at you with his mouth. Oh, no way. Roll.
Okay.
Nat
All right,
90.
18 plus 9. So that's like
27.
27. Thank you, Sai.
You're welcome.
So he just dives at you like a missile, slamming into the ground, trying to grab you with one hand, but you sort of roll out of the way of the other one, and jump back right as he bites, so you're just out of his reach. And he sort of breathes in and goes like, "You insolent little bug." And that's his 3 attacks, his movement. That's all I can do. And Kirby's turn. Kirby is going to ask you all...
To dinner.
No. He's going to say run or fight.
I'm killing this bitch. I'm not running. I'm pissed.
Okay, does this guy look like 2/3 dead? Or
He looks like
scratched?
just over halfway dead. You just bloodied him.
We've got this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, now we're all together. We got this.
Yeah, we're all together in one nice little crispy barbecue.
So Kirby's going to hold off on that and use this another spell slot.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
What's the AoE range on missiles?
What do you mean missiles?
Missiles?
Like the torpedoes?
Yeah.
Okay, so your ship's parked up out of the forest a ways. You'd have to call it to you so it'd get here in a turn. But it could lock on within, I think it's 1,000 feet, right?
I'll look. You're good.
Yeah, how far away are our ships?
And hold up, and if you fire it at the fucking dragon, and
Which
we're
is
below
right
the
next to
dragon, I'm
us.
just saying.
Yep.
Like, can we not blow ourselves up trying to kill the dragon? I don't want to die for this. I just want him to die.
That's why I was asking what the AoE range was.
I'm very interested in this answer. Mostly because I don't trust Sai.
Oh, it's the same as a fireball. I don't think it's on here, but it's the same as a fireball for what these are. So 20-foot radius.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we have options.
How far away is my ship?
They're like just over 1,000 feet, and they move. I think it's like fucking 2,000 feet a turn or something like that. They're the interceptors or some shit. I gotta look at it real quick. I don't know if the movement is right.
Mine is
3,000.
3,000. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 squares of ship scale, because starship scale is 500 feet per square. But on this map, it could get here in a turn, but you have to use your bonus action to set it up and call it to you, so it would take an action to get here. Or if it was in Dis's, what Dis wants to do is like call it to him, get in there, lock on with the homing missile, and shoot it with the homing missile. I think is what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because it can't like do that targeting and stuff without you in it. It just flies and stuff like that. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I just like had a million things go through my head. That
Same.
is. So Kirby asked the question, you guys answered. He is going to use his spell slot to do. He can't touch it, but he can blight it. He can't do a 7th level blight because he used 7th level heal. He's going to save a 6th level just in case. I'll do a 5th. 5th level blight. 98. Constitution saving throw dragon. 14. Damn. Okay. Well, the dragon made the save, but still. 36.
Shooting with a cannon.
There's
Bitches
18.
love cannons.
So you see the scales on the dragon sort of begin to glow, almost this weird, like vibrant purple or dark black. It's almost kind of swallowing the light around it. So it's almost like the reverse of a glow, I guess. But that happens as he casts that spell, and he says like, "Fight it is, I guess," and he's gonna do that, and then it goes to Dis.
Yes.
14.
I cast haste.
Come
So
on,
your action
murder
is to cast
hobo.
haste. Now you have a
Murder
hasted
something.
action.
Right?
You
Murder
can't
the
use your
thing.
double attack because you use your action to cast haste, so you don't get the shadow attack.
So I just get one attack.
Yeah, you just get one attack.
I'm
Yeah,
attacking.
stop being
bonus
greedy.
action.
Sneakily.
No, rogues when rogues have haste,
Sneakily.
rogues and fighters with haste are fucking nasty, or monks, or barbarians. Ugh. Anything that hits with their fists.
Hastily.
Although it's good on
17.
spellcasters too.
31.
That hits.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And you do get sneak attack because you're all in the area threatening it.
Yay!
You're all standing around it like a fucking Final Fantasy game.
Don't judge us.
Just like standing there waiting your turn, like blink, 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 blink.
Why'd you just roll
Aw,
a 7?
Man, that just made me miss like Final Fantasy VIII.
Right.
Alright, so 28.
Just battle music in the background that keeps repeating.
Like, everybody
Man,
loves
I
7, but I
actually
think my
have-
favorite was 9.
I actually have that soundtrack.
9 and 7 are my favorites. I like 9 and 7 a lot. I don't really like Final Fantasy all that much, though, to be honest. But what's the damage distance?
I've
you
never
roll it
played
up yet?
7. I have 9 though.
40 base plus 4 necrotic. Or 5 necrotic.
45. 17. Bam. Okay.
Yay.
Oh, man.
Can I sneak in the... Can I stealth in this field?
Well, if the, ice breath didn't completely annihilate everything, but you're like in the most open area you've ever been in this game so far, so hiding isn't really gonna work.
Could I
I'm
hide
gonna
behind
hide.
Kronos?
Where?
No.
Damn it.
What?
This is like, I'm hidden. You can't see me.
Oh. Oh, I
I
can't.
don't think that works in any reality.
Damn it, it's a spell. I can't do it.
It does
this
in a
turn.
child's reality, Luke. How dare you?
Yeah.
If I can't see you, you can't see me. We all know this rule.
I mean, it works for ostriches as
Yeah.
well, right? So
Okay. I manifest my shadow. Because he would have taken damage.
Yeah.
So he's back. Okay.
Kronos.
all right. So those fuckers running up the hill. Can I command my ship to just like come in as fast as possible and just please hit both of them?
Oh.
You want your ship to hit them?
Just
Hit
like
15-foot tall giants?
Oh fuck! I didn't realize they were 15 feet tall. Never
Look,
mind.
you've got a crumple zone. We can shoot now.
It'll turn the entire vehicle into a crumple zone. Never mind.
Well, slow down first.
Do you want to? You could aim for like just the head of one, or maybe like try and like ding ding, just like pass over real quick. But they could see it coming and attack your ship. So, and they're about the size of your ship. Well, they're
Close.
bigger, but
I didn't think they were quite that big. I thought they were like 9 feet tall.
no.
Cloak the
Last
ship and
section
land
mentioned
on
they were
them.
13 to 15 feet tall.
Well, they're about the same size as my ship. They could probably pick it up,
Cloak and land hard.
right? Just drop it from like 100 feet in the air and just.
Yes.
His cloak is an illusion, mind you. not
Right.
invisibility.
Yeah.
Make it look like another giant. No, I'm just kidding.
Make it look like the dragon.
You can't. It has to look like another ship. It says.
Damn it.
To have the vague shape and form of what it is.
Okay.
I mean,
Running them over is
you
not
can
an
make it
option.
look like a giant. They're vaguely.
T-posing
Van
giant, just like
shaped.
flying down the fucking
Yeah.
Right.
They're vaguely
Feet
van
first.
Oh,
shaped.
hello,
It's fine.
giant.
feet.
A 15-foot
T-posing.
giant Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flying
T-posing,
towards
flying ankle
Yeah.
first, like wings out, arms out as the wings, head is the rudder. It's kind of the shape of a plane. No,
A little bit. Vaguely.
legendary actions are gone. So Kronos, yeah, it is your turn. You could turn on your ship and call it towards you, but it would basically take a round to get here. It'd be just
Right.
it would be above you and or landed at you next round, and it's a
Oh,
bonus action to call it to you.
I bonus action call mine since I didn't bonus action anything.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
All right. It is like standing just right in my face again.
Yes.
You always got to be in my face. Boots.
You
Put
tried
the
talking
rod
to a
in his
dragon,
mouth.
and then shot it.
What? It fucking got all fucking uppity with me.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I
it's a
tried to
dragon,
be
and it
peaceful.
thinks it's prideful. It's the most prideful thing that you could possibly imagine.
You know what pride cometh before?
The fall.
I was gonna say our slaughter, but
Yeah, that too. All right. Let me think about this action economy here.
stick it in his anus.
Right.
Wow.
Go for the butt.
Make sure you hit the button. Stick it in
I
his
have one-
urethra.
I have
No.
one dimension door left. Can I dimension door the rod inside its gut and stick
no.
it there? No. Okay.
'Cause you can't
Didn't
activate
think
it.
so. I wouldn't be able to activate it.
Oh, you could activate it, then technically dimension door it. That'd be breaking the physics of the magic, but it could.
Yes.
How would I roll that? So give me an Arcana check,
Let's see.
because it's manipulating magic and a magical weapon and the physics of arcane time and space. It's time and space
16 plus
magic.
3, 19.
19.
Yeah.
Only 19. You think it could be done, but you're not sure what the internalness of a dragon is like, and you'd have to get it into a spot that's vacant. And if you didn't, it would go to the next nearest spot that wasn't vacant, which would most likely be outside of the dragon because of the way muscles contort in the body,
Gotcha.
cavities fill, and it's
How
hard to
about
do. You
this?
think you might be able to do it?
How about this? With that 19, I'm at least vaguely familiar with the inside of this fucker's mouth, right? And the beginning of his throat. Because, okay.
Your head was there.
Because yeah.
Yes, we've all
You're
been
very
there.
familiar with its gag reflex, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
So
gosh.
I'm going to I want to click the button and then dimension door it exactly right in its throat.
Okay, that would be easier. So give me a spell attack.
All right.
I don't know why, but that just made me feel like I was gonna throw up.
Oh.
It was like,
Nat 20 plus 10. 30.
yes.
So you click the
Yes!
rod, it teleports out of your hand. You use the dimension door,
Yep.
and you think, to the best of your knowledge, that this rod is firmly planted deep in the dragon's throat.
Well,
Nice.
none of us see it, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Like
So yes, this
horizontally,
dragon is
like
deep throating Luke's rod.
horizontal.
That is
No,
true.
it's horizontal in that throat. Like not vertical,
So
horizontal.
like we still
Horizontal.
can't
Going
see it
sideways
because the
in that
throat is
motherfucker.
so big.
so big. Yeah, you still can't see it. The rod is about the size of your hand, but it is in there, and it can't really move unless it makes the. So it's the 30. It's a 30 check, right? Strength check to
Yeah.
move. Okay.
So
To move the rod.
basically, we just have a dragon that's going.
Yeah. Like a cat.
Oh, it's like a popcorn kernel.
Yeah.
And then Kronos, after your turn,
Yeah.
Well, that's your action.
That was my action. Okay, and I haven't used my bonus action yet, right? Oh, wait, I was calling my ship. So I guess that's
Yes.
my bonus action.
Movement.
Movement.
So I still have movement, right?
Yeah.
But this time you're within reach of its claws, not just
Exactly.
its head,
So, no.
I'm
good. I'm good.
Yep.
It is sort of using those claws to like scratch its throat a little bit and like. What is this? And
Daddy, popcorn?
then
Have a villager caught in there?
Then it is Bryn's Bryn's turn.
Must have been that orc.
Sorry. This is funny.
I don't look fishy.
I'm gonna hit him with Axie, because if I hit him with anything else, we're kind of really close to.
You have I'll say you have advantage on these attacks since its head can't really move all that much. It can swivel to the side, but it is kind of stuck with not its same movement. So you have advantage on these attacks.
Okay.
Would you say it's prone?
No.
Damn it.
No, I would not say
All right.
it's
So
prone.
the first one was a 29 to hit,
Yeah, it hits.
It's glancing.
and
Going too
then
low.
Well, it's got 22 AC, so it's not too fucking low.
okay. So then the other one's a 28, so that hits too, right?
Yeah, both of those fucking
Okay.
really hit.
Shay saved up her hits for now.
Yeah, for right now.
This is the moment. I wasted my 20s early. Foolish me.
So 20 damage, dirty 20,
Okay.
for the first one, and then sorry, I got myself confused for a second there. And then 23 for the second.
That's 23. Alright, 406 damage done. I do say so. Alrighty then.
Oh wait, I forgot.
No.
I was still raging.
Yep, so 6
So
more
add
damage.
another 6. Sorry.
Alright,
3 to
412.
each.
Okay.
So it needs to do 8 damage to him.
420, baby. Let's see. So after Bryn goes, it's gonna use its bonus action before it goes to its turn, since it's like it just basically says like, "You're worth more trouble." Then and it just beats its wings again, and everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
$28.
Plus 8. 25? No, wait. 27. 15 plus 8.
Bryn,
Help me out here.
you're good.
23.
Bryn?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, 23. You're not good.
Yeah.
Bryn. 5? Okay, so Kronos and Bryn, you take 26 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. Dish, you don't take anything. You sort of stand there, cross your hands, and the wind just kind of blows past you. Almost blows your smoke assassin away, but he comes back right next to you. And then the Kronos and Bryn on the other side just get knocked back into the field, the icy field, and kind of like knocked prone. Take, say, 16 bludgeoning damage. The dragon beats its wings, and it's its turn. I'm going to go roll this dice real quick, because this will decide what happens. All right, it doesn't get its breath weapon back, so that means it's going to have to use its grapple checks. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Kronos, give me 3 strength checks. Oh.
Okay, not a saving throw.
No, just strength checks. Give it to me in your like order 2, like first one, second one, then third one.
Alright, first one is 17 plus 4, so 21.
Okay, second one.
14 plus 4 is 18. And then we have a 16 plus 4, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20 on the last one. Okay, so that is going to be beaten by a 20, 30, 20, 25. So, you see the dragon is pulling its head, It slashes at you with one hand. You sort of dodge, and it pulls its neck to one side. And you can see at this point, you can see the rod actually like pushing out. The flesh is moving, like the scales in an odd way, and you can see that there's like a nodule as it moves from one side to another, kind of poking, and then it hits you with the other claw, but misses. You sort of roll out of the way, and then you see its neck move violently to one side. The rod, still staying in place, is ripped from its neck, doing damage to the dragon. Just a little bit of piercing damage compared to its size, and its head swoops down under the rod and grabs you, but not damage-wise, just athletics, and shoots 80 feet directly up into the air. And he's going to do exactly what he said he was going to do. You guys, Bryn and... Oh, Bryn is prone, so Bryn actually doesn't. Dish, you get an attack of opportunity.
Yay!
Come on,
What
Dis.
kind of attack of opportunity?
Your rapier, probably, because it's what's in your hand.
Okay. I mean, is it just an attack?
Yeah, it's just an attack. There's no sneak attack on it.
Does my shadow get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Son of a bitch. 14 plus whatever. Yeah, it's going to hit. Yeah, 28. So,
Do I get a
because I'm
hellish
in the wrong.
rebuke?
Huh? No, you can't use Hellish Rebuke. It didn't hit you with an attack. Hit you with a grapple. Grapples
28.
use attacks, but I don't think they're technically count as an attack roll.
All right, so.
Do you still have spell slots to use Hellish Rebuke?
I have 1.
Okay.
For second level, 1.
Okay, so 6 necrotic,
Unless
10
I-
regular,
higher.
16 total.
I guess
28, 428. Okay. And the dragon begins to climb up as you sort of slash out with your rapier, almost trying to lasso part of it and hold it down, even though knowing that's not going to do much. You just rip some scales off of its body from its tail as it shoots up with incredible speed from when it beat its wings and knocked you down. It's
How
only
high
80
up?
feet up. Yep, it's
Awesome.
only 80 feet up. And it goes to the end of its turn to Kirby. Kirby looks up and is going to move his fly speed 40 and double move, which puts him 80. So he's keeping up with the dragon, but that's about it. He can't do anything, so his action to double move. And as its legendary action, its first legendary action, it's going to move half its movement, 40 feet up higher into the air. And Kirby's going to make an attack of opportunity. 7. Oh, he hits. Holy shit. Kirby hit with his hammer. I haven't done this in fucking forever. 2 hands.
Do it.
Oh, almost a 7. So 7 damage total. Okay. But that was the end of Kirby's turn, so Dis, it is your turn, Dis.
Okay, so I'm going to use my movement first.
Which, okay, your BAMF.
Yes,
And you still have charges, right? Because you've used that, I
Yes.
think, only twice. Yeah.
I've used it once.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Then you should have like 4 more, yeah.
I now have 2 more.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to be on his back.
Okay,
Like
so
neck
because of the way
area.
he's diving, he's like gliding straight up, and your movement speed is slower than him technically because he has 80 in one go, you have 40 in one go. I am going to need an acrobatics to either try and like pin yourself up there or an athletics to hold on. You're trying to like pin himself in between the spines and scales, you know, as he's beating his wings because he's moving fast.
So let's try acrobatics.
Okay, so he's 120 feet up right now.
23.
23, yeah. So you're on the dragon. You've grabbed him. Boom.
Okay. Can I attack?
So you use your movement to get up there at the BAMF. Boom, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can attack.
Did we say a 24 hits?
Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay. Thank God. That would have sucked. Your first amazing action is to miss. Is this surprise or sneak?
No.
Sorry.
So technically, it's not. I don't know if because you're grappled. Oh, make another acrobatics check for your shadow to see if your shadow can hold on up here with you. You just get like whooshed, ripped off by the speed that you're moving.
15 plus. You said acrobatics.
Yeah, it uses your ability.
So 20.
Okay, so yeah, it's up there with you. You guys are both holding on. So yeah, you would get your sneak attack on the first attack.
Oh, okay. So let's just do this first. 14 regular damage plus 9 necrotic for a total of 23. And
Okay.
then the sneak attack damage, I can just roll straight off my sheet then. Uh, 20.
20
Yeah.
to hit, or
No, to that additional. Like I rolled the
Oh,
weapon
20
damage
additional.
first, then I rolled the sneak
okay,
attack
so 20
damage
for the
after.
sneak attack. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
so a total
Sorry,
of 43, I think. And then
Yeah, so he's a 478. Ooh, interesting. He's getting up there fast.
a 12. It's just base weapon damage this time, right?
Yep.
2. That. Noise. So 8 necrotic. Does he take extra from necrotic, or am I just yanking my dick here?
He did, yeah. You could give the necrotic and everything for this enemy all the same.
Okay. 24.
24 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. All right.
So that's move, attack. Is that it for me?
Your movement, attack with you and your shadow. You still have your hasted attack actually. You cast haste on yourself, so yeah.
30.
That
2
hits. Yeah.
That. And final damage is going to be 23.
23.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to redirect my fighter to get within 500 feet of us.
Okay. And you haven't moved that far in terms of how far your ship can go, so it's still going to get to you.
Yeah.
Like it's still has gotten to you or whatever, because it's your turn right now, technically.
I just wanted to make sure I specified it's not still going to that field.
Heard. Okay, yeah, so it diverts towards you, and it's basically like right behind the dragon. You can kind of look down and see it, like the raven is right behind it.
Okay.
And then same with you, Kronos. You look back and you can see your ship is similar in line behind Dis's ship. It's just following you though, because you told your ship to follow you, right? Or did you want it to land in the field? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then so after Dis goes, Dragon's gonna move another 40 feet with one more action, so it's at 160 feet in the air, which isn't enough to outrun the ship, so they're still gaining. And then it is Kronos' turn after Dis.
All right, how far away is Dis from me?
About 10 feet. You can't really see Dis because you're in the dragon's mouth, grappled by it.
Can I?
And you don't really know Dis is there, but except through the broadcasting. That's all the only way you know that Dis is there.
All right. All right. So, if I were, so I can't reach. How big is the dragon's mouth in general? So I'm like bound, grappled.
So you're like stuck in between two teeth, and he's gripping his jaw shut. You're like stuck in between his teeth like a piece of cilantro.
Motherfucker.
I love cilantro.
All right. How far away is Dis from the back of this motherfucker's skull?
Not too far, in between the wings, so like maybe like 8 feet away. Not
All
even
right.
10 feet of movement could get just to like the spine. The neck, I mean. You're already on the
Okay.
spine in between the wings. Ugh.
You know, I would grab the wing, but I feel like I'd get shaken like a martini.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm just checking something.
You should have grabbed the rod again.
I didn't have time. He tore it out of the fucking. He tore it out of his neck. There's a hole in his neck. It only did a little bit of piercing damage. I'll make sure I plant it in the ground and through his face next time. Shit.
Well, it's planted in space. It doesn't mean it has to hold him in space. It's
Exactly. gotta
and
get
it's a 30
it.
DC for him to move it, which he did not do, so it ripped out of his body.
Exactly.
So
All right,
I think he has to be...
So. Let's, I have one. Okay.
Oh, that'd be within 5 feet of you. Okay, I know what I'm doing for Kirby. Good. Okay.
All right. So.
Yeah, if you don't use magic to get out, you have to make a opposed athletics check to try and get out of his mouth.
Whoa.
Right.
Which you weren't doing bad on. He only got 1 out of 6 attempts on you. So, I mean, you somehow were beating a dragon in strength pretty well.
I thank fuck for those gauntlets of ogre strength.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll see if this fucking works. Shit. I wanna cast Shatter at a 4th level at
okay.
the base of the dragon's skull.
Okay.
As long as it will not hit Sai.
Yeah, you could aim it in a way that it's not gonna. What is the save?
Let's see. Shatter is it's a con 18.
$14 plus 10, 25. So yeah, he makes a save.
Fuck.
Holy shit, dude, I'm running out of paper on this health sheet I have.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Just sometimes you just gotta like, you know.
You know what? You know what would help that? Let
Hmm.
us level up to 14. We'll hit harder.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
so
coming
half-
after this. But that's why this fight was so hard.
So half as
You gotta
much
earn that.
on a failed. Or
Yeah.
on a,
So
on a
on a
successful.
succeed. Yeah. So how much damage did you do?
I'll roll 3d8 and then we'll have it.
God, I wish my biggest spell wasn't a fucking lightning bolt now.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn
So-
lightning dragon.
5. It was 3 plus 2, 5, and then another 5, so 10. So half that 5.
Okay. 530. All right.
Because I
and on
can't
that
roll
note-
1.5 dice.
So you're grappled, so you choose to cast a spell. You still have a bonus action.
Yes, I do. How about I Misty Step right
As
to
you
where
look-
Sai is?
So hold on. As
That'll-
you are moving around in the dragon's mouth and you see the mouth move, the dragon sort of looks back for a moment just to kind of twist to see if it can see this on its back. It does. You see the cockpit of your ship as it's behind the raven trying to keep up.
Oh, can I
It's about
use
25
my
feet
last?
away from you.
Okay, yes, I will use my last Misty Step. I think it is.
So, Kronos, you misty step to the cockpit of the van with your last. You have your movement, but for the moment, we're good. Kirby looks down at Bryn. Bryn, it's your turn, but Kirby goes like, "Come up to me. I can make this a little quicker." And it's your turn, Bryn.
Fly, Bryn, fly.
Well, you have to
Can't
be
hear you.
willing, so
Are you muted? You're muted.
yeah.
Sorry, it's because my pterodactyl was having a panic attack.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna fly up to Kirby because I desperately need some healing.
Okay, so you fly up to Kirby. Kirby goes like, "Don't worry, I'll get you in a minute." And he sort of like holds his hammer in between you guys and sort of like grabs you. And all of a sudden you see white light, and you're back in the cockpit part of Kronos' van. It is where his holy attunement is set to. Bryn and Kirby pop up in the van behind Kronos, who's driving it, gaining on the Raven ship and Dis's ship, and Dis and the Shadow, who are in between the dragon's blades now as it's breaking up into the skyline above the storm that was made by the giant. And that's where we'll stop for this session and pick up next time.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude. Nice.
Yeah. Kirby's used like almost everything he has, though.
So
And this dragon
fine.
still has health. But you're now
gonna
fighting
say
a
that's-
dragon in ships.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're all sitting. Like, I was going through my spells and I was like, man, some of these are really cool for RP elements, but in this exact scenario, they are fucked.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Which-
not helpful at all.
But now the dragon will have to take down your ships, and there's still the slaves down there. There's also still the mountain range with the signal with the barbarians that are going to. So we've got some things to deal with at the start of next session to figure out exactly what's more important, where the priorities are. But what were you going to say, Diz?
Just that if it helps, I can be in my cockpit too.
Yeah, you could do that real quick, and they can watch you
Okay.
teleport off, and we'll pick up in each other's ships at the
Yeah,
start.
I figured that'd be easier than in melee combat range. So
Yeah.
awesome.
The dragon's going to get a turn,
transition,
but
Si?
he's
Yes.
just moving. So
No, I'm not ready to transition. It's been 3 years. Takes time. Ready? Wait, am I hitting the video?
Yes.
Okay. It was on loop. It's not my fault.
It is exactly.
I don't know
your
why that
fault.
made me laugh. I'm like so
I
exhausted
was
right now.
busting a fucking laugh.
I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. Ugh, fuck. Okay.
Why was I? Oh, I know. Because Woodrow was gonna go take a leak, so I was gonna play this on a loop.
Oh my god, that's the most annoying loop you think you could possibly
I
Don't
know.
do that. Don't ever do that.
Just slow it down. You make a part of it that's like fucking slowed down so it's 30 seconds long.
I mean, I can make another one that is longer, but let's not do that ever on a loop.
I can give you some music that's like a P. We can make a P break one. It's just like I'll give you one of my songs.
That is a much longer song.
Yeah.
I just stopped it because that was enough.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck just happened. Like, I'm just
unfriend you.
I hate you. I'm so fucking tired now, and I've got like no life, and fuck this
You cleared the whole battlefield.
stupid
Seriously.
dragon. I
We're
wanted
fucking
dead.
up a dragon.
We're fucking up
Boots.
the dragons that
name
fucked
is
up
Boots.
our shit on the way in here.
His name is Boots.
What do you call that throat thing that people get when they have thyroid problems? That bulge that they get?
Goiter.
Yeah, we're calling him Goiter because he ripped the fucking
Goiter
thing out of
boots.
his throat.
He's goiter boots.
He's got two holes. He's got a hole in his eyelid and a hole in his throat from that rod, from Luke's rod.
Dangerous. what can
and
I
his
say?
wings
Consent.
are lightly singed. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going
Not
to call
lightly.
that the rod of penetration.
Something. I mean, I killed everybody else, but I also burned him a little. It's a little crispy.
You left the sleeping giant, his friend, and then two barbarians that then ran away. They were like,
Oh,
you know
well-
what?
We'll catch up.
Fuck this, man. This sucks. I don't want to.
You'll kill the dragon out in the sky, and
This
it'll fall on
escalated
them.
quickly.
Yes.
Well, that's the best part is they were like, "Oh, look, here she is." And then I was like, "Yeah, about that meteor." And they're like, "Oh no, negative. Didn't know she could do that. Fuck this
Yeah.
shit." I'm out.
I thought Dis would finally get to figure out what that tingling in the arm is, but nope, still no. Still fucking no.
Can I purposely fail?
You don't know what
Can
to
you-
fail though.
Can you choose to fail the Constitution saving throw? Is my question.
Oh, so for hers, yeah. Luke's no, and yours isn't really like a save thing. You sort of have
No.
a condition you're not aware of that hasn't come up because you keep dodging. Yeah.
Well-
I like it. Some person has wrapped up this entire episode for us. He's like, I got mortared. Bryn nuked everything from orbit. Luke choked a dragon with his giant rod, and then Bryn teleported to the spaceship.
And
Well,
Kirby.
teleported. Bryn
Yeah.
to the
I was gonna say
spaceship.
Kirby
Yeah.
did it
Kirby,
and
yeah.
grabbed.
We all did something, okay? If you
Everyone
you'd
did
all be fucking
something!
dead.
Kirby kept me from dying because if Kirby didn't give me what health he was able to, I would have been fucking
Kirby kept
gone.
everyone from dying.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I used the staff of healing
Yeah.
to its
Yeah.
fullest extent.
All
you
I'm
did.
saying
Yep.
is there's going to be a long rest after this.
Oh my gosh, like 3 days.
Uh huh.
and you better tell your girl to start the meal now.
Yeah,
the
just-
nightmare.
I'll
The
bring her
next
some
nightmare will
dragon
just be
meat.
dragon.
No, I'm coming into that
Dragon.
nightmare with a rod in every appendage.
It'll be a dragon that I make with Hydra attributes. So every time you cut its head off, it just grows another head.
No.
Hell, Hydra.
All right. Holy fuck! I am so delirious at this point.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
This is amazing. Thank you to some person in Undead Ramen for hanging for as long as y'all have. 'cause
I want to
holy
know
fuck.
what the fuck I did because I didn't have the chat selected for the longest time, and so I missed
Yeah,
this.
that was like an hour ago. So
Also, sorry to Sylvar Ogre because we didn't get to meet him today, but we saw him. He's there.
Oh, that
sorry,
one.
Silver.
Yes.
Yeah, you killed Sylvar's brother in the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
did.
then in
We
the
did.
catacombs
Don't
down
feel bad.
below, or Trip to Hell, or whatever it was, we did.
I don't feel bad.
I'm sure we'll swing back around to make sure the villagers are okay.
We're all dying. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will see you all next week, where hopefully we will finish this.
What's
What
it?
did-
Woodrow just
Woodrow?
hit something to disconnect his something.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you. See you later.
Bye.
Later.